That was like part of the session there because I know like Wisp Hops is one of the people not
But
charmed,
yeah,
so like
like
Secret is like
that's
trying to
basically the
decide
gist of it. Is like we're
if Zerduri ever
Yeah.
retreating
retreating and
would.
probably gonna go
Hopefully, I'm a
somewhere where we
fairly
can
predictable
try
player,
and get this wisdom.
and or like Wizpops at least is a fairly predictable player character.
You don't want to be too predictable, but yeah, I don't know. We
Yeah.
weren't 100% sure if like you would have tried to do so, like Secret was like I guess not sure if you were gonna try to do something. I don't even know what she was talking about exactly, like in terms of what
Keep
she was thinking,
fighting,
but yeah.
like
Wizpops is a
intervene,
survivor.
That's weird.
things. I don't know, just whatever
I mean,
the things are.
if it's looking grim, he's not gonna be about that self-sacrificeness. Like if
Well,
it's over, he's done.
it
He's
was only
peacing out. He's
looking
going invisible and running
grim
away.
because two of you guys were charmed, but in all honesty, I think you
Can you
still
guys
could
hear
have
me?
taken the combat.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah, I
you.
can hear you.
Okay, weird.
So that's why I'm asking, because like in my mind, I'm like, oh, they can take this because I know what's going on here, but you guys don't see that, so I have to like stop and ask you guys, what do you want me to do? Because yeah, Layla started like retreating at that point, and I was like, okay, well, do you want Wizpops to retreat? But
I mean,
other than that,
Wizpops
it
is
was
gonna
pretty-
be like the most scared, fragile character in the party. He's an old man.
Yeah. Well, it's
But
like you
yeah,
weren't
thank you
in
for
last night's
NPCing for
game.
me.
But like Kudu, she was in the situation where she felt like this thing has to die or there's I mean, I guess we all could have gone through the door, but I don't know.
I was with you on that. I think you and I were the only ones that were like, we gotta fight this, but we were also the ones that could. So I mean, to be fair,
That's true, yeah.
no one else had the tools to fight that thing.
That's
I
true,
still had
yeah.
enough spells that I could, and then you were gonna just you're like, you had just enough burn that you could empower like enough stuff. And
I didn't burn
survive
myself at
barely
all.
on that.
I just kept
No, you were
foot
just
stepping and
empowering.
empowering, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling something was gonna happen to Drench, but like I already knew that it was kind of relatively easy to get the familiar back, but I didn't want to like play that out, you know. Oh, no problem, I'll get another familiar. So right now, I don't know. Kudu's depressed, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and you still have to wait a week, so it's not.
Yeah.
It is kind of rough.
That is gonna be rough because like we don't really have a week. But to be honest, Drench doesn't do anything other than like bring friendship to Kudu, and I guess to some of you guys as well.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, he's just a
other than
mascot
just
anyway.
A friend. I guess he can deliver touch spells, but I've only had him do that a couple of times.
Yeah, he's mostly the mascot.
Okay, so for my 8th level kineticist, I picked up heat adaptation.
What the shit, fuck? Can't hear you guys. Hold on.
So I have endure elements against hotness and fire resistance.
There we
Ooh,
go.
that's
that's
pretty
spicy. We have
Even though
two
my
people with the
headphones
fire
aren't-
stuff now.
They're not dying or anything like that. They just stop. For the last couple of days,
Weird.
they just stop. I don't know what's causing it. It's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie.
What's interesting is its amount of fire resistance equal to twice my current amount of burn.
Actually, quite a lot, right? Well, I guess
Yeah,
not
it'll
really.
go
'Cause
up
it's just
as he burns himself.
Yeah, I guess it's not the. It's the number.
It's not the
So it'll be-
non-lethal damage.
Right. That's why at first I thought that. I'm like, that's insane. But like, okay, no, it's just the number. The burn.
That would have been
number, which
insane.
is lower.
Every 8 points of non-lethal damage for Nero is 1 burn.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys are level 8. Ooh. It's gonna be easier now that you got Nero with you.
Hopefully.
So you guys come
Yeah,
back to
it should.
town and Nero's like, I'm done with that task or whatever it was he went to go do.
Yeah.
Nero had some business that you had to attend to. We don't know what it is. You were just
had
like
some things.
cryptic about it. Yeah. Maybe family, something important, that would tear you away from saving the world. Actually, I don't even think you guys think the world is at a threat right now. Like, you're not really saving the
No,
world.
we're like it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think the stakes have really. I mean,
They're
maybe
not
they
that
actually
high.
are. They might be higher than we realize potentially.
It's
but,
more like
yeah.
we have a duty to just kind of like get rid of this cult.
I mean, they're like, as far as we know, at least, they're really dangerous and they cause some bad shit to happen, like on a local level. But we don't know how anything about it, like being world ending, at least
Pretty
not
much.
yet. Not anything we've heard of yet.
Well, when we meet Nero, we fill him in on what's happened, and we make it clear that we need to get some kind of like powerful magic to restore some of our sensibilities and sanity.
A
Nematup's
restoration
distracted.
scroll is 800 gold, I think. It's pretty expensive.
Huh. Focus set
But yeah, I think it's
desert drain. Okay.
yeah, regular restoration is what you need to hit drain. And it removes all the drain from one ability score. But yeah, and it costs the 800 is including the cost of the 100 gold piece. Otherwise, it'll only be 700 for a level 4 spell. Or is restoration level 3? What level is restoration?
Level
Maybe
4
level-
for cleric.
It is 4. Okay, so I was right. So yeah, 800. 800 gold is what the cost for one of those scrolls will be.
Is your wisdom still -9, Nimatup, or did you
Yeah,
take care
No,
of it
that's
yet?
correct.
so there's nothing I can do about it.
I think I don't know, I removed something from you, and I didn't see what it was. So I don't know if it was something you needed, but I don't know. On combat tracker, because I was taking haste off of you guys.
I think I used to have my improved grapple in there somewhere.
I think it was improved
I have 2 attacks now
grapple
as well.
or whatever it was. Your bonus to your CMD.
Yeah, it was improved grapple.
Kinetic blades can attack more than once. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Screw you, kinetic blade. Screw you.
They can. That's good.
That is kind of
Yeah.
good.
Well, you got to have something to make the
It's probably a
kinetic
full
blade
round. Well, it is a
worth
full round,
using.
of course, but
And being
It's
able
full
to
round,
full
yeah.
round, yeah, being able to full round would be something that would that would qualify as making it worth it, perhaps,
yeah.
over being melee or over ranged rather.
I believe that's everything. I just need to find another cord because my headset is dying apparently because I guess this cord is not good.
Dang.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back.
Okay. So I don't know how we want to do the price on Wisdom Drain thing. Divide that up. I can pay.
Would it be
yeah.
cheaper
We're gonna
to
have to.
hire somebody to cast it, or to buy a scroll for ourselves?
Oh, I don't know. It's a good question.
You can
Maybe.
find services, but you'll have to pay the full cost of the item plus the service. But yeah, you can find people to cast
Well,
it.
if you find somebody that has the spell on themselves, all you have to pay for is the diamond dust in that case, and the
Right.
cost of spell casting. So that might be cheaper.
Right.
Assuming there's a level 7 cleric.
In
Oh,
Wadi,
yeah, I don't
there
know
is.
where we were heading, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we can go back to Wadi, we can do that.
Yeah, Tefu and Wadi are like right next to each other, so we go to that.
It might actually
Yeah.
be the one lady who doesn't like us.
I was going to say, let's go to the one lady that hates our guts. She's more than willing to cast a spell
She's
for
in
us.
Tepu, yeah. And to be honest, I don't think she's high enough level. She might be.
Oh, okay.
To go
No.
double check on her.
So we might have to go back to
Like,
the.
I think if you wanted to
Dead
take
teeth.
her on,
I
you
don't know
guys
how
could
strong
have.
Subsea was.
I think is what it was.
Oh, if we wanted to fight her. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
like
That
it's an option.
seems kind of. That seems kind of silly, but
Let's just brute force our way through this whole
Desperate
mob.
players, you know, I don't know, a party of evil players might
Yeah.
have just been like, "Fuck you, bitch."
all right, we're gonna wait for her to be in a dark alley and jump her.
Oh, okay.
It's steal
New
her,
plan.
steal her the key to the key to the
Why,
place or whatever.
why
Just
waste
gonna mug
time
her.
waiting for her to be in a dark alley? We'll just kick
Yeah.
down the
Oh.
front door and do it.
Well, just mug
Do
her out in
it!
the
Alright, I'm
open.
back.
It's fine. Nothing bad could happen doing that.
So who is this
Zero.
lady?
Zero bad. Huh? They're talking about the priestess.
The priestess of Nethys wouldn't let us into the library originally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
like,
mean,
no beef.
haven't we gotten past that?
No, it's on your mind now. You're
No,
bitter.
never.
You're angry.
Oh,
I will never
you don't want
forgive her.
to. You
I
don't
will
want
never
PCs
forget.
to hold a grudge against you because they're gonna get strong and come back.
Yeah, exactly. She should have known better.
Restoration's level
I'm back,
4?
bitches!
Restoration is level 4 spell. Yeah. I can't
Yeah,
find the stupid rules for
unfortunately,
hiring a spellcaster.
I'm a wizard.
Okay, so 7 times 4
Aha,
times
here it
10.
is. Here it is. I found it.
We'll just like never go
And-
ways that drain.
280 gold plus the material.
Okay, that is a lot cheaper.
Is that
So
each?
you'd only have to pay 380 gold. Just for the 2 people that have drain.
Okay. I mean, I just wasn't sure if we were gonna try and share the cost for the materials between the party.
So how much is it going to
Do
be
you-
per person for just being Nematep?
380 gold. To pay someone else to
Okay.
remove it.
I think I can afford that just for myself, off of my own money.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I
I'm willing to help. WizPops knows that friends are more important than gold.
since we're in the since we're back in town in the Wadi, could we sell stuff too, I guess, as
Yeah.
well. Like we have some stuff that we carry back from other encounters and such.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I have a
Let me
bunch
get
of
that open.
random magic stuff I could probably sell.
Oh yeah, and you might
I
want to
should probably
clear the
keep
party
most of it,
sheet
but-
before I throw stuff in there because I
Did
think
you guys
there's
not
stuff
grab
that we left
those?
behind up there.
Okay.
I think that random stuff we just didn't grab because it was all mundane
Yeah.
equipment. It was too heavy to be
Uh,
worth carrying.
Okay, well, some of it was masterwork, but yeah, that's one.
All right, so stuff that I want to sell: these funerary masks, for sure. They're worth 25 gold each, apparently.
Can you sell spell books?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
They're not worth a lot, but you can.
Not really, yeah.
Because I have some of these older spell books that just are not needed anymore.
Yeah, if you already copied the spells you want from them, you could sell them. It's perfectly
Yeah.
reasonable.
You don't want to keep them as trophies of your
So,
conquests?
Move stuff
Not
we're carrying
really,
into
no.
the partial items area now?
If
Stuff
you
that we're
guys
selling.
are moving things that you're selling into parcel items, we're gonna do it in categories. So, it looks like you guys are putting treasure in first. So non-magical items, anything that's like treasure, gems, jewelry, things
We
like
get
that.
a bonus on this stuff.
Right.
So, yeah. Things like funerary masks and jewelry.
Yeah, plus you got Raz, who gives
I
you
don't think I'm carrying that.
your little bonus since you're gonna go to
Funerary
Wadi,
cones,
probably.
that's- Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have to go to Wadi to get this hire the spellcasting services.
Oh, by the way, did anything happen with the mask last session with WizPops wearing it? Was he evil at all or anything like that?
No, we forgot that you were wearing the mask, and
I took
we
it
didn't
off.
put the numbers in. We were just like, he's not wearing it.
Wait, I didn't put
So
the
you-
numbers in?
No,
Not
the
in
secret
your
didn't let you.
sheet, remember? Remember, you had to wait
Because it
24
hadn't
hours
been-
before you can change the numbers.
Oh,
and
that's
then we
right.
ended
That's
session.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So should I put them in now?
Sure.
yeah, because we would have. You probably would have put it on after we like back on again. When
It
we
takes
left.
you like
Okay.
a good couple of
it
weeks
takes
to
us-
travel from Wadi all the way to where you were. Through ferries or camels, whichever. So you would add plenty of time. But yes, I do want you guys to be fully prepared before you go back. So make sure you get everything you need.
Now it's super easy to convince Nimatep that putting on the mask is a good idea.
With all the wisdom drain, yeah.
Now's the time.
Perfect.
She compliments you. Hey, that looks nice on you.
That looks nice.
So, how did this skill stuff work? I've never done an int headband. So, like, it grants ranks and skills in a certain priority or something?
No, it usually. I don't know how the mask works, but a headband has skills that are attached to it that you get maximum ranks for.
So read the description of the mask,
Oh,
and what
okay.
it says it does is what it does.
Well,
If I
on
was
here it
supposed to
doesn't
pick
say it
something
grants
that-
max ranks. It just
Well,
says
then it
grants
doesn't
ranks
give
and
you-
skills similar to headband of vast intelligence, and I didn't know what a headband
Right.
of
So
vast
he
intelligence
didn't
Oh,
have
gotcha.
the wording. For
Oh,
that, so that's a fair
That's
question.
yeah, okay. But yeah, I thought it was something to do with skills, but yeah, it's just max ranks. Great, that's amazing. But does that mean I get to like move the ranks I've previously put in that skill to something else or not?
No, you can't move
Nope.
ranks once you spend it.
Okay. Luckily, this one only has 2 ranks in it, so that's good.
Yeah.
And is this
How
one
many
for all of them?
skills does it do?
Knowledge, history,
I
and
keep a
religion.
note
One for
somewhere,
2
by the
points.
way, what your original ranks were in case the headband gets like destroyed or you move it or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Where's my notes?
Okay, so you only get ranks in knowledge ability until they increase. And I don't know what level you guys are at for the increase. What does it say?
He is at the increase.
Seventh
I think
level.
I get the first increase.
Okay, yeah, you get the
Yeah.
first increase, so knowledge, nobility, and history.
Okay. I didn't know if, by increase it just meant when it goes from a +2 to a +4, but yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that is what it means.
So that one's not as good because I already have max ranks in that skill. Dang. I wouldn't have kept putting ranks in those skills if I would have realized that I was going to put the mask
Yeah.
on. But that's okay. It only would have been like
well.
1 or 2 ranks. Plus any future levels I don't have to put... I assume like if I level up I just still get the max ranks, right? So I just always get a free point in that skill.
Yep, that's correct.
That's crazy good. But I guess that's the int. So then I don't get the bonus skill points from the int mod, or
That's
do
correct. That's correct.
Okay.
You don't get any bonus seal ranks because they're like accounted for basically.
That's right. They're pre-spent for you. By
Great.
item.
I? Okay. So we're doing int. It's a +4, which is actually insane because now I have 28 int.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh my god.
You'll probably get in the low 30s by the end of the campaign. Especially, I mean, that will go up to a +6 eventually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you
so, Zerdurium, this is something that you get to manage because I'm not the one wearing the mask. You have a constant Death Watch spell-like ability. I am not going to sit there and tell you what everybody's state of death is all the time. So you're going to have to ask when you want to know. If your allies want to know, they're going to have to ask you for you to find out. So just keep that in mind that anytime you want to know the state of somebody's living or not living, ask.
Yep.
And that's at any time in combat, out of combat, you
Okay.
name it.
Yeah, so I'll try and remember, but yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if I don't, then players remind me. I can ask.
Yeah, it's not super important,
But
but that is something you can do.
usually, I'm gonna acknowledge like everything I see, so it's just gonna be like me being in the habit of saying, "Oh yeah, and is it alive or dead?"
Well, yeah.
But
What
I
Death
probably
Watch
will pass the
is
knowledge
is
anyways.
it's helping you determine whether or not the person's like bleeding out, almost gonna die, or just
Oh,
bleeding
it's not
out,
like wait, it
or if
detects
they're
undeads though too,
stable.
right?
It
It
detects their
monitors
state
the
of
state of their
dying.
health.
If they're dead, if they're alive, if they're dying, if they're terrible condition, if
So an
they're in
undead would
okay
just
condition.
appear dead,
Yeah, it would just be dead.
but it's moving, so I know it's undead. Okay.
Well,
That's
that would be
kinda
obvious,
cool.
but like what you're doing is like, let's say there's 100 bodies on the floor.
This is also like
You
the
would
dots on
cast
the.
Death Watch and see which ones might be worth going to and seeing if you can,
Oh.
you know.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so it's
Okay.
not like, oh, there's a bunch of walking things coming towards me. What are they? No, it's more like there's a bunch of things lying on the ground. What can I do with this?
Okay.
Usually
so,
necromancers do that so they know
I
whether or
think I
not they
got it.
can raise the dead or not, because it has to be dead in order for them to raise it.
I don't even know where to put these bonuses from the mask. Like, where on my sheet do they go? It's not a class ability. It's not a feat.
It's a
It's
rank,
not
so right
racial
in the rank field.
rank.
Yep.
Where is that field?
In your rank field where all your other ranks go. So the
I'm
column
not
that
talking about
says...
the ability scores.
What are you talking about, then?
I'm talking about like where it says I'm immune to disease. Where do I put that at?
Oh, you just remember that.
Oh my god. No, I need it. I need it. Like, okay, I'll put it in like
Fine. Put it in your
proficiency.
notes or in your abilities.
I'll put it where I want. Alright. So this is how I play is whenever I'm not sure what I can do when I need to do something like out of the ordinary, I go through like all of my feats and abilities to see like to that screen, to that abilities tab to see what's available to me. Or like if I
Okay.
fail to save and I'm like or I think I failed to save, I'm like, let me see if I have anything for that. Then I'll go check that and that's where I'll be like, oh wait, I'm immune to this disease. That hopefully.
Well, what you
Okay.
could do, like under class abilities, just put mask, just mask colon, and then what it does,
Yeah.
so that you know that the mask is what's giving you that bonus.
Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing here. I'm gonna put it under feats though,
Yeah, either
because I
one.
like it more.
It's fine.
Immune to disease. Because I'm a good character. Well, I'm a neutral character who chooses the good bonuses. Because I'm not raising undead ever, never ever.
Your principles.
That's like the no-brain decision. Like I'm Wizpops, the Hollowed Necromancer. I am not raising undead, or else I am no longer a wizard. Basically.
Basically. Okay. So you guys are gearing up. You're leveling up. You're putting your mask on. You're
Yeah, I have some
selling.
stuff to sell.
So your guys' like gems, jewelry, non-magical things are in the party sheet already. Can I sell that? Here, I'll put this over here so viewers know what we're talking about. There we go. Do you want me to sell
one?
your shit?
Um, Wait, isn't this tablet of
Uh,
languages lost a magic item?
I didn't put that in there, but yes, that
Yeah,
is
it
a
is.
magic item.
Yeah, we don't want to. That's sold separately in these things, right?
Yeah.
I'll hold that for a second. 'Cause, yeah, this is just for the treasure stuff, right? I don't know if we have any more of this stuff. I think
Okay. I'll go ahead and sell
at
it.
least
And...
apparently that we want to get rid of. I didn't have very much of it in general, but I don't carry a whole.
Okay.
I just recently started carrying more because I got that belt.
All right. Now you can pop in anything you want in there.
All right. Apparently we're putting the languages lost tablet. What does this thing even do? Does this
It's
let you do
comprehend
comprehend
language.
languages? Okay. Somebody put that in there. I guess we decide we don't need
Yeah,
it.
near.
Okay.
It's handy, but I
Fair
think you
enough.
guys already have the ability to cast that. Oh.
God damn it.
Probably. It's probably on WizPop's spells. He probably has that spell.
Sorry, what spell are we looking for?
Comprehend languages.
Um, you have a lot of faith in me. I do not have that spell in my spell book.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we shouldn't be getting rid of the tablet of languages lost. I don't
Let
know.
me
It's in the party sheet right now,
see.
anyway. Any terms of other magic items I might want to get rid of?
Comprehend languages. I'm going through my spell books real quick just to make sure I don't have it. Or
Secret, I
like
have
just to make
this
sure that yeah, no one else
Yeah.
has it.
disruptive meta magic rod. What tier is it? Oh, it says, gosh, level 17. Maybe that gives me a hint.
Info?
I mean, it
Do we have any?
has the information for all three types. So that's why I'm not 100% sure. I guess since it
Let
has
me
the name, it might
find
just be a
this in your
regular one that
inventory.
Yeah,
does 4 to
definitely
6,
no
but
comprehend language abilities.
Is it under rod?
Sorry, guys.
Rod. Reach lesser. It's lesser, so whatever the lesser
not
is.
not the reach one, the disruptive
Oh.
one.
Oh. Shit.
Like, is that actually a normal one that only works on spells level 4 through 6? I don't know.
Do you remember where you got that?
No, I think it was loot a while back, like a previous book. I've had it for a long time. I've just never used it. I don't know. What does the value on it say? Like for the, if I
Do
throw
you
it in the
not
party
have a
sheet, I
value
guess
on
would it
it?
have the?
Oh, okay, yeah, do that.
I just don't
Put in
see
the
it.
party sheet.
I seem to have ended up with a spell book here, so
Oh.
Pops, double check to see if that's something. I mean, it's not. It's a low level one, but.
I mean, innervation's in there, but I already have it.
Check
Gentle
book
Repose
2,
might
because
be
it's not in
pretty
book
good
3.
for us. Oh, I already have Gentle Repose.
It doesn't have its value then.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm actually good.
It has the value for
Like
all
I have
three of
almost
them.
all those spells.
It's like they took a generic
But let's
thing
sell
and
that.
didn't modify it.
Yeah, and I didn't notice right away that. I feel like it probably was a lesser one because we got it along quite a while ago.
Oh,
And
shit, I gotta turn my server on. Hold on one second.
Am I
it
good?
doesn't make a whole
Do
lot.
we know to put my books I want to sell in there? I think probably, since we just need to do the treasure
We're just
separate,
putting
right?
normal. Yeah, we just had to do the treasure separate because we got a bonus to selling it, like 10%
Okay.
bonus or something. This stuff is yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm
only
putting
thing to
stuff
not
in
put in
here.
here now, I mean, obviously we did treasure, and if we have like gems or things that sell 1-to-1, don't put those in there. But
Yeah. I mean, I have all these like scrolls and things, but I guess I keep them. I don't know.
Oh, I have 4 scrolls of Whispering Wind.
I mean, these like magic missile scrolls I'm never gonna use. They're like 1d 4+1, right? Because they're all at minimum.
How many do you have?
7.
7 scrolls of magic missile.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take them.
You want them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put them in the sheet. I mean, it'll make you ranged, or like, against things that have high AC or something.
Yeah, or
They're
incorporeal
for
stuff
some
that
reason they're
allows me to do
separate.
something.
Oh, the capitalization makes them separate, so you can combine them with
Yes.
the
Sure.
capitalization. But there's all my scrolls of magic missile. I mean, I have some other stuff too that, like, I guess I'll just hold it.
I
Oh, I missed a
guess.
spell book here. You see that -1 page there because I took out a page to write a note or something. I forget what I wrote. I kept track of
Yeah.
it though. It's missing 1 page. Hopefully the
It's
shopkeeper I'm
worthless
selling it
now.
to doesn't care.
He like counts all the pages. He's like, I'm afraid this is worthless now. Get out of my shop. Be gone.
Otherwise, I think that's pretty much everything I want to sell. I have some random wands, like Wand of Vanish. I probably am never going to use, but meh. Actually, that Wand of Vanish might be something you also want, Nimutep.
It is that weird tricky one that lasts for only the round that you cast it in, though.
Yeah, but it's a standard action to use it, right? So you can use it to vanish and then move without provoking against things that wouldn't see
Yes.
you. So it could be
Sure, I'll
useful in
take
that
it.
sense. And if I need it,
Wait,
I'm
wait.
literally just gonna cast invisibility on myself. Uh, there, it's in the party sheet.
The Wand of Vanish. Yes, the most powerful wand.
Okay, that's pretty much all my stuff I would want to get rid of. I have 10 rock feathers from the bird we killed, and I have some serpopard pelts that I'm saving for my uh, crafting later
Oh, I
to get
do
like a
have
cloak or
something
something made.
that might be good for Whiz Pops. It just depends on how much weight he can carry, which I think is the reason I'm
I
having to
have a
carry
bag of
it against the
holding,
thing. Okay. So this is a
so
metamagic rod of ectoplasmic, which means you can start fireballing ghosts if it becomes interesting.
yeah, there's stuff built into my class for that.
Okay, no problem.
Let me see what it is real quick, but I'm pretty sure I just get it for free at a
Well,
certain
is
point.
Nero's kinetic stuff, I mean, like his water blast, is that considered a spell? Can you
No.
use metamagic rods on it?
Actually, I think whatever this metamagic rod is, we're probably selling
Pretty
it.
sure no.
Okay.
I could theoretically use it, but I don't know. Is that something I want to do?
Okay. If nobody can use it for anything, then we might as well sell it.
Yeah, give me
Because
one
I
second
can't
just to
use it.
double check before we sell it, but I'm pretty sure I'm good.
Alright, well,
Let's
I might be able to
see.
grab
At
it.
10th,
do
at
you want
10th
that
level,
rod or
I
are you
get
trying
it.
to sell it? Because right now my network is not opening on this computer and I don't have time to troubleshoot that at the moment. So I cannot open up that
Okay.
PDF to find out.
I was probably gonna just sell it because you can't really use like there is such thing as too many metamagic rods.
Yeah.
And I don't think this one is. I don't know. I mean, disruptive spell
I want to
is
say
like
it's
not
probably a
terrible, but
lesser, because I don't
I
recall
think it
giving
is
you
too.
guys a regular rod. And if I did,
I
it
don't see
was
why we
like,
would have, because
yeah.
yeah, I don't see how we would have got a regular rod of disruptive like several books back, because like who the hell would be using that thing?
Right, yeah. Okay, so I'll set its price. And you guys adding anything else in there?
I
I'll
put
grab that.
the ectoplasmic rod in there. If somebody wants it, they can take it. If not,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you have it.
get
That's
it
good.
at level 10. So
It's good
it's
to
Like, you
know.
not
just...
super close, but
Do you have to repair
yeah,
it,
I
or is it
just
something like you
get
can
it.
apply it for free?
Don't put
No, I
spell
can apply
books
it as a swift
in
action.
the party sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, don't?
Don't
What do you want me to do with
They...
them if I
hold
want to sell
on to
them?
them.
If he wants
Okay.
to sell them?
I'll get to that later, but for now, just go ahead and hold
Okay.
on to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drag and drop them back.
Yeah,
Oh, oops.
because they don't have
Misclick.
prices built into them, and so I don't. I want to
Okay.
get this over with so that we can go back out into the desert.
I'm
Into the desert.
finding them. 2,
Okay, secret.
3,
I played to have my
4.
wisdom fixed.
Oh. Right. All of it. Okay. Done.
Yeah.
Oh,
They are
then we'll
more than
find
happy
I'm
to
gonna
help
be right
out
back
with
while you guys are handling that.
Absolutely. And somebody else has wisdom. Jane Raz does as well. 4.
I
T's
assume he's gonna
BRB.
take care of that.
Well, I hope so. Okay.
Do I want to
And when
buy
do I
like
get
a
to make
scroll
my
of
stuff?
restoration while I'm here?
Aren't you the divine one? When do you
Right, I can
get to
cast.
cast it?
Well, I could get it next level. I could theoretically had it right now if I
Oh,
had
but
that
then
spell, but
you still need the diamond dust, right? Or
if I buy a
that's only for
scroll, I
negative
don't.
levels?
The negative levels are just more diamond dust.
I was thinking like one version of lesser restoration doesn't require any diamond dust, and if you use it for like negative levels, it does. Is that right?
You can't even use lesser restoration for negative levels.
Or
Lesser
normal
restoration
restoration?
does it. Yeah, you have to use normal restoration if you're doing drain or negative levels, and the price is more expensive if you're doing negative levels. It comes 1,000 gold, and if it's drain, it's just 100. If I buy a
Okay.
scroll with 100 gold piece worth of diamond dust embedded into it, it will remove drain. But if they get negative levels, I'd have to apply or supply 900 more diamond dust,
I
or
mean,
we have to go back.
it's going to be useful at some point throughout the game.
Oh, definitely.
So I would say
I don't know if
probably,
you
but
these Lamias that we fought had just a touch attack that did 1d4 drain or something like that. So
oh, that's nice. We
yeah,
should probably not let them touch us.
yeah. It was funny. The last one we had at the end there, I actually had her fucking ensnared with what's it called?
your shadow frames.
Searching Shadows, but then the party was charmed and walked up to her anyway, and then she just started draining them. Like, all right, cool.
Oh no.
I mean, I think Raztech already had his in there, and then he walked up, and she didn't start draining him. But then, like, since he
Wait,
went up
was
to
I
her,
charmed?
Nematep went up there. No, you weren't charmed.
No, you
No.
weren't.
Yes, haha. Wizpops is the greatest character in this campaign. I'm just
But-
saying.
Rude.
Nimatep will ask Layla, do you have any wards against mental compulsions? I'm kind of embarrassed that happened, and I'd like to try and avoid that in the future if I could.
Not
Or
ones like
maybe
that.
Wizpops knows of one.
I have
Wards
ways
against
to
mental?
ward against fear effects. I can but I don't have anything that
I find
works
the
against a broader compulsion.
yeah, the best way to deal with that is to just not let them do it in the first place.
Okay.
If
Here's the
you
complication.
are up in their face threatening them, it's harder for them to compulse you.
Here's the complication to that spell book is like right now I don't have time to sit there and math all this stuff and so you're just not gonna sell it or you get to math it yourself or we'll have to deal with it later.
We can
But for now you're not
we can
receiving
just say
any
we
money
sold it
for
now and get the gold after the session or whatever. That's fine with me.
No, it's not even going to happen after a session. Like this is like somebody's going to go math, and it's not going to be me. So what it is you're going to have
I
to
mean,
go
I
look
can make it
up.
in Hero Lab. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, if somebody wants to try doing it.
All right, I'm back.
It's the cost of the spell to write it into the book. So it says cost spell level squared times 10 gold per spell. And then there's going to be additional costs based on the material that book was made in. But if somebody can find out what it would have cost to scribe those particular spells into that book, then we can multiply by 10 for each of those and get your price on the book.
I could probably do that after the session. I can just.
So basically,
Right,
it
yeah.
costs the same as it is to
Well,
make
I'll
it.
work
So
with
if you
you
make
after the
it,
session.
we should be able to sell it essentially at the same price.
Okay, so let's just say we sold it now, but not get any gold. Pluto and I will
Okay.
work on it after the session. We'll figure out the cost for all the spell books we want to sell, and then we'll let
Okay.
you know.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. Because other than that, I would have to
Great.
do it like over the weekend or later next week. when
Yeah,
I have
and
time.
I would do it on my own. I've just never done it before, so if Pluto can help with Hero Lab or even show me how to do it, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I forgot Hero Lab will just calculate it for you, so that's...
Also, I have 99 smithing now. Just we'll put that
you
out there.
Just make a blank character to start adding spell books into the inventory and add spells to them,
Yeah.
or make them as a level 1 wizard or whatever. But yeah, you can add spells regardless what level they are.
Okay, and then,
think
yeah,
that's
that'll get you the value
Um,
of that book. Do you have other books?
We have
those out there
many
too.
books.
Mini books, okay.
Yeah, Pluto and
Yeah.
I will calculate all of them and then let you know.
I promise you this: there are many books that you have not yet heard of.
What's up, Starfox?
Oh, I'm just looking at maybe buying a potion here of protection from evil.
Are these
That
all
could
the things
work.
you want to
Mind
sell?
control.
What? The party tracker?
Well, besides the
Yeah,
spell
that's-
books, I think
Yeah.
so.
That's
That's
it?
correct.
Nothing else? You guys
We
keeping
don't have
all the other
a.
stuff?
I mean,
Okay.
I have a boatload of random scrolls, but
Yeah?
I
I
don't
have
know,
some
they
extra
might be
cloaks of
useful.
resistance, I guess. Hold up.
Yeah, you
That's what I should
do.
be getting rid of. I don't actually need to be
Oh.
holding 3 cloaks or 4 cloaks of
4.
resistance.
Yeah. 5, because you're
See,
wearing
I
one.
also have four cloaks of resistance on my sheet, but I don't know why.
Because we got them as loot from those cultists.
And we just had you carry them.
And you probably
How
grabbed
many
the
were
ones
there,
from
though?
one of the. Oh, there were a
Oh,
lot
okay.
because we encountered some in random encounters
Yeah.
multiple different times. So
These cloaks
So-
just keep showing up.
Yeah.
okay, this as well. I don't actually need the stupid heavy crossbow. I don't think anybody ever
No?
wants that thing.
Plus one
want
heavy
that?
crossbow. Yeah, get rid of that.
Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to spend a
We
whole
we
round
had how many
reloading it.
discussions around how bad heavy crossbows are?
Yeah.
There's
Rip.
some interesting builds, but they're not very efficient. They're just interesting.
Yeah, you could do like a vital strike heavy crossbow build, or if you're playing.
Yes.
The other way to do it is you play a race like the Mordant Spire Elves, for example. They get like a trait that decreases the time taking to reload a crossbow, and it stacks with rapid reload, so you can combine the two,
Oh.
and then you can use a heavy crossbow just like a light crossbow.
Or
Why
you
would you want to
spend
do
2
that,
feats and
though?
just get crossbow
Well, heavy
mastery
crossbows
and
are
same
better
thing,
damage, I guess.
They have better, yeah, they have a better damage dice than a light crossbow. So if you're playing a Mordant Spire Elf, there's no reason not to do a heavy crossbow.
Right,
A light
I
crossbow does
guess.
the fact that they're heavy as hell. I
And
guess
they have that
in
increased crit range, 19 to 20.
well, light crossbows have that too.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But yeah,
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at these tables. I think it's nothing
I
special
was
about
playing
this
a guy
book.
with, I think it's called Butterfly Strike. You can give up your own critical to give somebody else.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I was
the
using that on Philippe.
yeah. Although
That was
that's
a
for that's what the
spicy skill.
SRD name of it is. The actual it's actually like I don't remember the name of it exactly, but it's a you're supposed to be a worshiper of Desna to do it. I
Desna,
think.
yeah. It's just it
Yeah,
got
it
stripped
has
out of the SRD because they're not allowed to use those names.
right. It has like an actual name of like Desna something or another probably. Like it references
But being a
Desna, but
worshiper
yeah.
of Desna isn't a bad thing. It's one of the more
Let me go ahead
common
and
faiths in
rest you
Gorg.
guys.
Right.
Let's get this calendar
Oh yeah, I
out.
was
How
gonna
are
ask
we
about that.
doing
Thank
on the
you.
calendar?
Well,
Overnight's rest is one of
it's
the coolest things.
Okay, if
I
you guys
love
aren't
it.
gonna sell anything more, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that for you and give you your money.
Okay, I'm buying two scrolls of protection from evil.
And then calendar wise, it would have taken you guys 2 weeks to get back. Returned to Wati on this day. Did it just go silent? Is that all?
yeah.
What
Yeah,
sounds?
Got
I'm
my
here.
headphones again. What the fuck?
Us? Oh.
It actually did, I guess then.
Everyone, just pretend like you can't hear the GM. It'll be hilarious.
Hilarious. Okie dokie. So it took you guys 2 weeks to get back. You fought minor things, nothing major, so no combat and whatever. You're selling, you're buying. How many days do you want to stay in Wadi?
I don't know,
Let's
probably like a
just
day or
get
two.
all of this, yeah, through one day.
Yeah,
Probably just stay
your
one day.
adventure started like 4 months ago.
You have a pretty good amount of money. I definitely think I'm gonna spend some of it on getting a scroll of restoration so that I can that way we don't have to trek all the way back just for if somebody gets drained. I might even buy two. Because
Yeah.
I don't think there's a universe where I don't use them at some point.
I mean, you know there's Lamias there. Still.
Yeah.
Two of them, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we killed one of them, didn't we?
You
No.
downed her, but you didn't necessarily
Oh, we didn't actually
kill
finish her off.
Yeah.
Because we
Dang,
were
it
all
should have went
shouting
over.
at that point.
I should have went over and coup de grace her before we left. That's my mistake. Well, they're so expensive though. Okay, I'm gonna definitely buy at least one.
Raz, do you pay to get your wisdom removed?
Yes, I
Yes,
paid
remove that wisdom.
380.
Okay, let me take that off you.
What's that wisdom ever done for you?
Is that what Nimitep says when she gets hers back?
Before.
Before.
I feel so much freer without my conscience.
I know, right? It's nice, isn't it?
Just do stuff. Don't worry about it.
Alright, good enough. Alright, so I have one scroll of restoration. And
Is anything Wizpop's gonna buy or Nero?
Nope. Saving up for the staff time. If you look at my notes, it says level 11 staff time, baby. So I'm saving my gold for that.
All right. Well, at least
Yeah,
you're
which-
excited about something.
I can't think of
I'm
anything
so
that
excited
Dude would want to pick
for
up.
turning my normal quarterstaff, or masterwork quarterstaff, into a super powerful wizard staff. It's one of the things that I've always dreamed of as a kid,
I wish-
especially as an old man now. I just want to whack people on the head with my magic staff when they're being bozos.
I wish there was a
you
a deck
did
ward,
permanently
like, effect
blind
drain.
a giant,
Yes!
and
Yes!
he's not dead.
Okay,
Dead.
we need to keep this up. And let me know. I mean, if there's anyone that like tries to pickpocket me in the street and I catch him, I'll blind him so he can't steal again. Just let me know when that happens.
Noted.
It's not evil. I'm trying to help the general population by getting their criminals off the streets.
I object to your vigilante decision.
Yeah.
Back in my day, that's how you handled people like that.
Oh God.
Yes, but in civilized
Only my
land,
way
you
is
have
much
the rule
more
of law.
humane because it's
Okay,
magic rather
Batman.
than sticking a knife and cutting out their eyes.
I'm Batman.
Batman, I do what I need to do to get the job done. Get her done.
No.
No, none of that.
Larry the
Shame
Cable
on
Guy
you.
playing as Batman is something that I think I didn't want to I didn't know I wanted to see it,
But now I do.
and now I want to see I want to see like a short. I don't want to see like a whole
Yeah, I'm
movie out of
Batman.
it.
Just a short. Just a
Yeah,
moment.
I don't want it
of
to be a
this.
whole movie. Just like a skit, like a 5-minute skit. After that,
A
it'll
YouTube skit?
it'll yeah. If it's any longer than that, it would outstay its welcome. But
An item that contains burn?
Well, I didn't know if there were any
That's
magic
a-
items that might help, like mitigate burn or something like that.
I don't-
Kineticists.
Think there is, no.
there might be because there's a mechanic like that.
see-
Like when you get higher level, you get the buffer, right?
Right. I can,
Well, yeah,
I can
you have
gather
two
power.
mechanics. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think he
But-
has a buffer yet. The buffer.
No, but the fact that he can get one later
Yeah.
implies that there might be an
But
item
the
that
buffer
gives
is
them, like, a
specific,
Kansas hat
though.
or something.
You can only pull one burn from the buffer at a time, though. So if you're doing like a 3 burn or a 2 burn thing, yeah.
Right, but I mean, if you had something that expands your buffer, that would be kind of like what Star Fox. was
Yeah, I
also
imagine
about.
that
Yeah,
would
I
be more
don't
of a
think
feat, not an
there is.
item.
Yeah, I've looked
Okay.
at the kineticist
Um,
feats,
I-
and
yeah,
most
I-
of them are like enhance the blast. Basically, all of them
Yeah.
are, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I can... You can gather power for as long as you want. So
Yeah, it just takes a full round. He's just full rounding, that's all, yeah.
For every action you use to gather power, it reduces the burn by 1. So a full round is 2. You can go into the next turn and do 3. It's kind of cool that way. You just have to sacrifice your actions to do it.
Mhm. Yeah, so it's not like a bard performance resource deplete or anything like that. It's basically them managing not exerting themselves too much. But having the opportunity to exert themselves. I don't know. I dig the kineticist, but I do want to play one with infusions now, because having no infusions kind of sucks. Okay, so where are we on our shopping? Are you guys done? Still buying?
Hopefully we're done.
No, I'm pretty much
I'm
done.
trying to. I think we're done. I think I'm just gonna buy the one restoration as like our emergency restoration.
Okay.
We know about that ability, so we need to play around it a little bit.
Yeah.
A wand
As
of
much as we can.
restoration? You talking about a lesser
No,
rec?
a scroll of restoration. Is what I
Okay.
Yeah.
meant.
You said
What I
wand.
meant to say. No, that'd have been good. But
That
those are
would be good.
expensive. I don't think I can afford one. Can I buy one for 800 gold? No.
No. Oh.
Damn it.
All right, let's go back.
Damn.
I mean, how many charges can you get for 800 gold? Maybe you can do that.
That's fair. I'm actually curious. Okay, anyway, yeah, we're good. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I wish there was like a
Yeah.
death ward, like a spell, but for drain. But there isn't. I looked. I scoured the web.
Ward from Drain? That'd be nice.
Yeah, it doesn't exist though. So yeah, the only thing you can do in the case of like the lobby is just not get touched by her, which good luck.
I mean, it's pretty doable.
Yeah, if I just trap
Blind
him
her.
in, if you blind her, that works. If I just trap her in shadows or something, and we just
Or
throw
put him in a pit.
ranged attacks, throw her in a pit, trap her in a spider web.
There's a kinetics magic item. Now, you're not going to be able to afford it, but it's still pretty cool.
All right, let's go back.
You're like, you don't do enough damage. Here's more! God.
Hey, if you do something well, you might as well do it more well.
Really well. Like,
More well.
really, really well.
More well.
Is that like Orwell?
It's like being immune to hotness.
Mm. How many days
Alright,
are you
so-
guys staying in Wadi?
No more than one?
No more than one. Alright, so next day you guys depart.
If I wanted to, theoretically, I could find a wand of restoration with 2 charges on it that cost 1,040 gold. It's actually pretty economical, but that would assume that somebody has one that specifically has 2 charges. So good luck with that, right? But yeah, one with full charges is 26,000 gold. So I don't think I have enough money. I'm off by a magnitude.
Well, perhaps you'll have a magnitude of money once you finish the tomb.
Maybe.
Or not.
I actually could
Yeah,
almost
we'll be
afford
fine.
the lesser diadem.
Or a magnitude of wisdom drain.
I mean, that's also possible.
Yeah, it really is. Okie dokie. I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go back. What happens when we go back?
You guys get to roll dice for random encounters, because it's not like you're going to just be able to waltz back there without the possibility of getting eaten by
Okay, thank you.
giant centipedes.
I'm
I'm
It's
going to
and-
roll dice.
I love random encounters.
I know,
What? But we were able to.
right?
We were able to get back to Wadi without that.
What dice am I rolling?
Well, I said
What
there were
even?
minor encounters, and you were able to handle them.
Oh,
all.
okay. We handled it
okay.
narratively.
I want that XP.
Fair enough.
Well, you'll get the XP
I want my
when you,
5
when you
XP.
fight
Secret,
these
can you give us
encounters.
Can you give us 5 XP? Everyone
I'll-
gets 5 XP, right?
I'll edit it in, alright?
Alright.
Okay.
Yay, art of the deal.
Okay, so Matt's so eager to roll dice. Matt, roll a percentage.
Hey, I'm eager to roll hundreds.
Are you? Okay, Zerdurium, roll a percentage.
Yes. 100.
Excellent. Okay,
Damn
let
it.
me get your guys' map out because I don't think I have it open for you. Here you go.
Oh, yay, I can see. Dude, there's so many X's.
Mm-hmm.
We must be in Texas, because all my exes live in Texas.
Oh my god.
In a hole. In a hole.
Wabbit, if you heard that, that's not true. He doesn't have any X's in Texas. Okay, let's see here. I'll put this here, since you guys know what square that is, I guess. It's the N. It's N. It's labeled N. So you guys want to be at N, but where the people are is where you guys get off the ferry. And you travel from this tiny little abandoned town that you guys had, you guys,
Found here, yeah.
you rescued. Did you guys wait? Yeah, no, yeah. You guys went to that little town to recover from something else, right? From the giant centipede. So, anyways, you guys get to that little town and then you start making your way here to this hex, and that's where you are at. So you guys want to just cut straight across, or did you want to explore anything while you're over here?
I think we're
Nope, we're
cutting
going
straight
right to it.
across. We know
Okey-dokey.
we know where we need to go.
Excellent. I like to hear that. Because
I don't think there's 25,000 XP in scouring the desert over here. That's what we need for level up. That's gonna be in that tomb.
I mean, you never know.
are you sure? Are you sure?
We'll just sit out here and farm random encounters until level 9. How about that?
Why stop at 9 if we're gonna farm?
We're just gonna kill boars until we're at max level.
I mean, level 10
Yeah.
would be pretty good.
Why stop at 10?
Why? Why do any of that?
Why
Yes.
stop at 20?
Well,
Turns out that's a level cap unless we pull out the somebody might have
Mythic
the
stuff.
not myth. Well, yeah, we could do mythic or there's actually like somebody ported over the 3.5 epic rules. There's like a community made like book on it basically. It has like epic feats and stuff. Then you can go all the way up to like level 50 if we want.
Ooh. Can I become a
it's absurd.
god?
I mean, when you're level 50, you pretty much are.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with Pathfinder stat blocks that never go above 20.
Well, gosh. Okay. Hold on. I gotta pull a reference up because that's a thing. Referencing is a thing. You guys travel. You guys get partway through the desert. It takes you a couple of days to get several hexes in. Do you travel through the night?
I mean,
Sorry,
I'm fine
what?
traveling
Well-
through the night.
we'll camp at night, I suspect.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say we camp at night.
Okay. Wizpops with
not
the Ring
gonna,
of
like,
Sustenance is like,
exhaust
I only need a
ourselves.
quick nap. You know, I only have, you know, so many years left. I want to maximize that time and sleep as little as possible.
Min-max your life.
Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to become as great of a wizard as I hope, since I started so late. But this way, I can progress my studies overnight.
Okie dokie. So you guys are traveling through the night then?
No, we're gonna camp.
You're gonna camp.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
So you guys stop and you camp, and I'm gonna push the clock forward to the next day. And you guys have no encounters,
Oh.
pre-rolled situations. But it is the next day, and I'm going to do what I said so that I don't forget. It is now this day, the 10th. You're preparing and get ready to leave again.
Yep.
Let me put you guys as people where you are. Alright. On this day, as you guys are traveling through these dunes, go ahead and roll me a perception, as something seems like something. Yeah. Words are
Oh,
right.
baby.
Something seems like something.
Something seems like something.
Woods Pops is oddly alert this morning. It's like ever since he put on that mask, he's just been more aware around him.
Okay. I'm trying to find something and it's just not coming up. Yeah, there it is. How'd you guys do? We're missing Nero and
Raztag.
Raz.
Raz.
You have a 20? Oh my god.
I guess
Nimitep's insane.
level 8, right? Yeah, you're level 8.
Yeah, she's our trap finder.
Trying to compete with Philippe here.
I think rogues get like a bonus to perception based on their
They
level.
do.
Yeah, that's usually
For
just for
traps.
trap finding, though. Yeah.
Well, an ambush is a form of trap.
Alright. Nimitep, you is the only one who notices this. Everybody go ahead and roll initiatives. I'm going to get your map up. And I'll tell you all about what you're experiencing as you are traveling through these dunes.
Oh my god, 19 initiative too.
Where is the
Maybe I
map?
should, miss a week more often. I
Desert.
got all my good rolls from last week this week.
Shit, that's the wrong thing. Our favorite map. Woo!
Oh my god.
What? You don't like this map anymore?
I want to get out of the desert, so we have a new map.
No. No. Never. Alright,
This place is just so barren. Plus it's all like difficult terrain too. Like, come on.
Sure. Yeah? Yeah, well. Yep.
Cast feather
Yep.
step. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep. It solved
Yeah,
your
that
problems.
spell, yeah. I'll just fly.
Prepare, quicken, fly. Don't you have little 8 spells
I-
slots available?
No. I also don't even know fly.
I'm disowning you.
Jeez.
What I do know is innervation, though.
Alright, Nimitep. In the distance, just off the map. I'll in this direction. In fact, let me just back you guys up a little bit. You guys can also reposition yourself if you want, but I'm just doing that for the heck of it.
You got
Within,
me in
like,
the
that
back. I'm
area.
exactly where I want to be.
Yeah. So in this direction, Nimitep, only you see it, but you see some flying bug-like creatures clumsily flying this way, but they all seem kind of small.
Oh, is it a swarm? If so, we need to just run.
Doesn't
power of the
appear
swarm.
to be a swarm. You can clearly
What do you mean? I can
distinctly
fight
identify a quantity of these things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I know.
box can take.
Actually,
Wow.
Nero
Fireball.
can damage him. Nero can actually damage swarms too, because he does elemental
I
damage.
will point over there and say, "Hey, what's that? What are those?" And I'll look to Raz because seems to be the expert on insects and their
What are
culinary
those?
potential.
He looks at them and says, "Food."
Food.
Food. Food is coming towards
Pulls
us.
out. He's like, "But I'm civilized," and he puts like a little bib on and pulls out a fork.
Yeah.
Do I know what they are?
Knowledge nature.
So the answer is no. Okay.
Can I
Okay.
see them?
No, it's a surprise round. Only Nimitep can see him right now.
Okay.
Do they look aggressive? Like they're definitely coming towards us. Do they have like
Yeah.
flashing mandibles and dripping venom?
Okay,
Do they look
so
like
so don't metagame the rest of the players, but I'm gonna describe them to the player who can see them. This goat-sized insect tilts its head to the side as it grinds its mouth parts in an intimidating trill.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
They're
all.
red and black. Yeah. They look like they have like suckers. You know what? I'll just
Ooh.
for the
Okay.
heck of it. Here you go, guys. They're coming.
Cool.
They're coming.
They're cats?
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's eating a cat.
Yeah, one of them has a cat. It's finishing it off. It might not be as hungry as
Oh,
the
yummy.
others.
Okay, speaking of hinder terrain, then I will take my surprise action
Mm.
to
Yeah,
cast
feather
Feather
step.
Step.
Right, and you got your mage armor on? Is that a new mage armor, or is that...
He should have mage armor on.
Okay.
Is it morning or afternoon?
So I wanted to
how
talk to
long
you
is the
about
day,
that. Don't be stingy about the mage armor. Just put it on him every morning. Just do it.
Yeah, the thing that we had discussed 2 weeks
I'm
ago
not-
was that I would always put mage armor on him once in the morning, then use a
I-
pearl power and put it on again in the afternoon.
I get that, but that's you
Fine.
being a more new player, trying to be specific about things. The game master,
Oh.
and most game masters aren't going to like throw things at you in the morning and in the evening, unless they really want to overwhelm you, because you're not going to dungeon crawl or anything like that. So I'm just saying, go ahead and put it on him. That way, when I do throw an encounter at you, you're not wondering whether or not it's on him.
Well, I guess my point is it should always be on him.
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
always be
Yeah.
on him. But I don't think you need to use 2 casts morning and evening. Just do 1 a day. That's fine.
Mm,
Your game master is telling you,
I guess.
go ahead and only do 1 a day. I'm not going to overwhelm you to where...
okay.
Okay?
It lasts 8 hours, so
Yeah, it's got a long
I mean,
duration.
in that case, I'm going to cast one on him and one on me every day then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
that's what she's saying basically. Do that.
Alright.
Why
So,
am I
yeah.
targeting Beku Tanir? And how do I not target Beku Tanir?
Oh, she was your best friend. Well, their best friend at least. Okay, there we go. Untargeted.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Nimitep, what were you gonna do with that action?
Oh, I spent a standard action
Feathers.
using a key point to activate Featherstone
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lock tokens.
because I have learned.
They all fly closer, very clumsily. It doesn't look like they fly really fast. So they don't really get
Perfect.
like.
I can outrun them.
Yeah, yeah.
See you guys later.
If you want to, maybe. I don't know.
Smell you later.
I
nerds.
mean, they do
Expecting,
faster than most of you guys move through the desert, so there is that.
Yeah, but I have a fly speed of 60, so.
for how long?
Oh, minutes. Like 8 minutes. It's not super long, but
I mean,
if I get enough distance, hopefully it'll be good enough.
turn these
No,
on so
I'll
you
fight
can
these
see
things with
them.
you guys.
I'm expecting this to last one round after Whiz Pops just fireballs them.
Maybe.
I don't know. I might try and blind him.
Blind one of them at a time.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna fireball.
Hey,
All
look at
right.
death.
So as their surprise round, they all get closer, and you can see that they probably are considering you as something to pester. At least nobody likes bugs.
Yeah.
Whiz pops,
Raz likes bugs.
knowledge nature.
Oh
if
my
you
god.
Want.
I love being first, as a wizard should be.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to end really fast.
You should be a diviner.
You know that these are called assassin bugs. They're just normal bugs. They're not super strong by themselves for people like you, but with a bunch of them together, it could get overwhelming. They're immune to mind-affecting effects. They can poison people. And
Fireball.
their poison
They're like
is
mosquitoes, it
kind
looks
of
like,
like
right?
a spray, kind of like a they have a 15-foot line spray where they can spray this poison at you.
Yuck.
Okay.
And the
Let's
poison
not let
it
them do
will
that.
make you less dexterous.
Okay. So let's cast fireball
So
on
they
them.
try to paralyze you.
Yeah.
Oh, one rolled, 2 rolled 20s? What? The
We're off
2
to a
rolled 20s,
good
the other one
start.
failed. Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
They literally only
That's
succeed on 19 or
amazing.
20. And 2
I
of them rolled 20.
still have a
Oh my
feeling.
god.
Go ahead and roll your damage. There you go. Pretty wounded.
I love how it does it automatically.
Yeah, I
That-
like that too.
Yeah.
Like I literally had to press no buttons, just hit the damage and it figured it
come
all
on.
out.
The question is,
meantime,
did you
Roll
lag?
20s over there eating paste and getting shittier.
I don't know.
And
Did I what?
Fantasy Grounds automatically cuts damage in half.
They're trying to add too many features for a fucking browser-based piece of shit. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. There's a limit to how much
Anyway.
browsers and people can handle. Do you move?
Alright, that's
or-
my turn.
That's it. Okay. All right, Layla.
No, I'm good.
Well, I am going to probably move. But first, what is...
Alright.
Let's see. I think I can... Soundburst, I have a range of like 50 at this point. So I'm going to do
Damn.
Soundburst.
Okay.
Centered, like from this corner right here, which it should hit all of them because of the way they're clustered. So,
So it's 55 feet for the furthest one that works.
I might have to move up, huh? Well, no, it doesn't matter because I'm targeting.
The
I'm
center
targeting it.
is 50.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter because I just have to have the center within 50 feet, which it is.
Oh, cool.
So,
Yeah.
Stun them so I can fireball them again if they don't die.
yeah, I guess 25. I guess it's 45 feet. I actually might have to move a little bit closer.
There you go.
But yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna sound burst them,
Dun,
and
dun, dun.
I can see who you target if I hover your character.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I think
That's so
that's always
cool.
been a thing.
Okay, I've never noticed.
All right, so these ones, I don't know if they're immune to stun. I'm gonna put the effect on them, and then if they're not, you can just ignore that, or take it off or whatever.
Doesn't say they are.
And then I do a little bit of damage to them.
All
Two
right.
But I have
damage.
to, in order to move up like that, I have to obviously activate my fly as a swift action as well. So I do that too.
You
That's
do?
my turn.
Why
Well,
couldn't you have
difficult
just
terrain.
moved?
Oh, I could
You
have
had
just
a move
moved as
action.
well. Yeah, I could have just moved
Yeah.
Nimitta?
as well, but whatever. I'm gonna activate it anyway.
What is this move action you speak of?
Okay. Um, none of them are dead. Okay.
Yeah,
Nope.
I rolled 2 on my damage for sound burst. It's not the
So I
best.
rolled pretty low damage overall.
Yeah.
No sixes, 2 1s.
I expected that fireball to be more impactful, but oh well.
Yeah, I had 2 of the 8 dice that were above average. Everything else was below average. So,
I will 5 foot step forward. I'll just try this.
Okay.
I pull a rod from my backpack here, and I will target this one. Ah, well, I'm done.
Oh, it's saved. Okay.
Yeah, but DC 13.
Can a stunned creature save?
Yeah, I guess
Reflex.
a penalty, but
Did it
pretty
take
sure
a
it's
penalty? I don't see that it took a penalty. What would be a penalty for stunned? On the
Hold up, I think stunned.
reflex. Do you lose your
I might not have one,
dex
but let me double
or?
check.
Oh,
You don't lose your
apparently
deck.
against its reflex, it doesn't lose a. Yeah, not to its
Yeah,
reflex.
you only lose your dex to AC, not to reflex. So,
Gotcha.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Attackers get
there's that.
+4 on combat maneuvers against him.
Oh no! It's stunned. Stunned creatures can't fly. It kind of
Yeah,
falls
they
to
drop
quicksand,
anything
I
they're
guess.
holding as well. So
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
Drop the
holding,
cat.
yeah, it
They
drops
all
the
had
cat it's carrying.
ransewers. They were ready to.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's stunned as well. It kind of falls to the ground. Nero?
Nero's going to annihilate one of them.
Let's see here.
God, the fact that I stunned half of them. And then it was
Yeah?
early too. Yes. That's pretty good.
Yeah? Just wait until the centipede shows up. The ground begins to shake. No, okay, no.
Yeah, I'm just flying away at that point.
Bye!
Later,
Set the camels
I'm
free
going.
that way. Try to flee.
Now, if we ran into one during the day, we'll probably be okay. It's just that it ambushed us while we were asleep.
Yeah.
Also, we're higher level now, so that would also help. We were level 7 back then. Now they're level 8. You know, it's all over for those centipedes. if we weren't already on a really important quest, we'd probably go out and start killing all the centipedes in the world. That would be our new mission.
Mm-hmm. Are you still
But,
setting
you
up,
know,
I
Derek?
need to make sure this is correct.
Okay.
What about you to use blurred movement more? I should really use this great spell that I got.
This window.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, now that I look at it,
Alright.
oh no, never mind. It's 1 minute. I
So
thought for a
I'm
second it was 10 minutes per
deselecting him
level.
because I'm gonna roll it to see if it's working right.
Okay, that's fine.
That...
Is that supposed to be versus touch? Or no, I guess not. Your default isn't versus touch. I feel like that's low.
A +8.
But if it's ranged, your dex bonus isn't that high, so your ranged one might not be as good.
Well, he's also
Your
not
melee one's probably a little bit.
boosted right now, so it will look kind of low.
Yeah, I think that's
Is it supposed to
about
be a
right.
+8?
Hard to say.
Well, what does Hero Lab tell you?
Hero Lab is stupid. It doesn't actually allow me to look at the blast that way, I guess.
Yeah, it does. Go
That's
to your
weird.
weapons, and it's right there in your weapons. So when you're in play, you set
a
all your
minute, hold
in-play
on.
stuff, then you switch over to the weapons tab, and you can see your blast with all the in-play effects.
Yep, alright. Yeah, it looks about right.
Alright, so we're taking that roll then. Let me put that on it. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
I
was...
I guess, yeah, I was just trying to make sure that everything was set up right, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and target and
That's
roll
not,
then.
though.
And then when you start empowering up and stuff like that, Hero Lab will adjust that blast for you.
Yay, miss.
You miss, because you rolled one less. Just think that 13 might have hit. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, stunned. Kind of falls to the ground a little bit. Would they be prone because they're stunned and flying and falling to the ground?
I don't know, maybe.
They can probably
Yes.
refly again, but I'm gonna at least put them prone to
Mhm.
remember that they're down there.
It gives them
Oh.
a bonus to ranged AC too.
That's true. Yeah. Okay,
Them being
and then
stunned
this
probably
one.
offsets that, but you know.
This one's not stunned, so he's gonna humbly fly on forward. Let me.
Humbly, you say, huh?
No charge, because it's a bug. No, bugs can charge. It's gonna charge at Nimitep. It sees flesh and it's like, gimme! Plus that fireball just went off and it's like, whoa! Whoa, I don't like that. Okay, Nimitep. This thing comes
Yeah,
in.
it's not running away. Okay.
Yep.
And it goes to like bite you. I was gonna check and see if it had reach with that nose of its, but no.
Dab me with its proboscis.
It is. It's gonna
Yes.
do that. Exactly that. But it misses. So you got that going for you. Hey, Raz. Your dinner has arrived.
Alright. I'm gonna rage.
Damn it. I almost poisoned Nimitap. Not today. Or maybe not today. Who knows? We'll see.
I'm gonna
Well,
go
aren't you supposed to
reckless.
spray your poison?
Oh, that's right. I could do that, but I didn't.
I know, I'm disappointed. I haven't
Well,
been
you still have
afflicted by
another
this
one.
type
You can
of
do it
poison yet.
the next one that
I'm going to
goes.
apply a two-hand power attack to myself because I pull out I quick draw my adamantine heavy flail,
Yeah, when Raz gets here, you can get two of us.
Yeah.
and I'm also going to jump to this thing
Okay.
and easily get over there
Easy.
because I jump super good even on a 1.
I'm pretty sure that'll. Let me just double check the CMD. Yeah. You get past the CMD.
And they attack it. Oh, it rolled, yeah, against me. But I hit it.
Yeah, you hit it, yeah. Splat.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, here's my second opportunity. It's gonna come over here and spray poison at you. I gotta keep up
Oh,
traditions,
no.
you know what I'm saying? Alright, let me just double check my rules here. Standard action, 15-foot line, cotton, reflex. So Nimitip, go ahead and
You
roll
didn't
a
want to do
reflex.
something like that? Oh, it's 15 foot. Okay.
Yeah, it's not very
Never mind then.
long. Yeah.
I was like looking at like, oh no, it's gonna hit me. Don't you want to hit
This isn't
3
a
people? But no,
dragon.
never mind.
Dragon bug. 120-foot line of poison.
It's not a dragonfly. Got it.
Is Nimitep getting to
Is it
that
just a
reflex?
straight roll?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
reflex,
just a
it is?
reflex. Yeah,
Aw,
it's like a breath weapon, basically.
maybe I could roll a 1.
Hey, you avoided being exposed to the poison. Very nice, very nice. Okay, round 2. Whiz pups. Yeah, you got 3 stunned over there still.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stun wears off literally right after
Movement
your
is
turn.
halved, right? In difficult
Uh-huh.
terrain.
Yep.
Yeah. Wah wah.
I don't re. Hmm. That would be. I could create a pit on them since they're not flying. They would fall down.
But when they're not stunned anymore, they can fly again. But yeah,
Oh,
you can
sure.
do damage
But they would
to
take
them
fall
that way.
damage, which I think would be enough to kill them.
Maybe? I don't know.
Alright, we're gonna do
You
it
can
because I think
use
it's
your
amusing.
death watch to find out.
I don't think it's worth another fireball. So we are going to create a normal pit there, which is going to be 30 feet deep.
He just needs a necklace of fireball. That's all.
And they fall into the pit, I assume. Let me. Oh, wait, they have to make a save, don't they?
Uh-huh.
Here. Oh, one saved. What?
Yeah, well, you know, stunned creatures.
Okay. So the
Saving,
one
it's
goes
fine.
to the side. This one takes damages. It falls into my pit as a flying creature. I just thought that was so amusing. I had to.
Whizpops is chuckling to himself in the back.
A flying creature just died. Or actually, I don't know if I can see it to do Death Watch now. But do I know if it's dead?
Deathwatch is like a 30. What did it say? I think it's on
Oh,
30
okay.
foot
Never
or
I don't
mind.
think
Far
it
away.
sees through the ground or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Layla.
Okay. I find it amusing though, and I let you guys know that, yeah, what happened.
I'm going to. Let's see. None of them are stunned anymore, but I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna do barbed chains, and I'm gonna have them. Let's see. I'm gonna have 2 go after this one and 1 go after the one that's prone. The one that's prone on the closer one is prone. So let's see here. I get 3 chains. 2 on this doofus.
Oh, auto miss and a hit.
Okay, and it's immune to the fear effect, so I'm not even gonna roll the save on that one. Dang, I rolled really poorly. Assuming that those might be hit, but alright, I got one more though on this guy over here.
Hit.
So maybe
Ooh,
disabled. Yes.
disabled. However, let me make his fly check.
He's already on the ground. Oh, you mean the other one?
Yeah.
Assassin 3?
Number 3, yeah. What was it? It was against the damage. I haven't bookmarked
one
this shit
damage.
since I was, Let me pull up skills really quick. Fly! And bookmark this while I'm here. There we go.
I mean, if the fireball didn't knock him out of the sky, then barb chains certainly probably won't.
Yeah, to be honest, I forgot to roll for the fireball, but shh,
Yeah.
nobody knows. Nobody knew until now. Where was it? Damage while 10 check to negate. Wait, what? Pretty sure he fails. After being attacked. Fly, yeah,
Even
10.
for 1 damage.
Flat-footed while flying. You are flying using wings. You can take damage while flying. You must make a DC 10 fly check to avoid losing 10 feet of altitude. And they weren't even 10 feet high. So yeah, he's no longer flying. Well, I guess.
Doesn't really matter because you can just.
It doesn't really
flying
matter.
Probably, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. But he's like all the way on the
No,
ground.
we learned. Yeah, we got a good review on how flying works for what it is going to be relevant.
It is matter. Yeah. Alright, and you said you moved to
80 sideways. Okay.
Nimitep. So number 3 is low to the ground. Basically. You know. No altitude.
Okay, I might as well come over here and beat on him. Maybe. We'll see. Bunch.
No, these guys' fly is a -4.
Hey!
He's dying.
Nice.
Alright.
That's it.
Prone, but I have wings. Okay. It's gonna start flying.
It could just, end its turn there. It doesn't need to fly or anything. I'm just saying that's an option.
It's gonna fly. And spray a line of acid at Nimitep. Go ahead and roll reflex.
Reflex?
Mm-hmm. Unless you want the acid to hit you. That's up to you. Okay. You dodge out of this.
Acid? I thought you said it's poison.
Poison, acid, whatever. It's green. It's gross looking.
Okay, well, one I collect, the other I...
This is true. So which one is it? Because I'm a collector. This one. And we're gonna spray at Raz. Raz, go ahead and roll a reflex save as this stream of poison comes at you.
Okay.
Oh, But you dodge away, but just barely. It almost gets you.
Yay.
All right. Nero.
I'm gonna move and then shoot.
Okay. All right.
Woo!
You hit. All right. It's dying. How
No!
are we doing? Somebody's still alive. This guy. Did I not take an attack about her? No, he's not alive. What am I talking about? Is anybody still alive?
There's
There's
one
one
bug.
still
Two is alive.
And I'm going
yeah,
to
looks like
end
Go
it.
ahead.
And he's gonna get squashed.
Yeah.
I jump over towards it. And then I attack it.
Yeah. Bam. Dead.
There we go.
So these things may or may not stabilize. Are you gonna finish them all off?
Yeah.
Alright, we're out of combat.
I might know what they are. Probably not.
Yeah, you know. Let's give you guys more details about these things. Giant assassin
They're
bugs
dead.
are an example of a large and varied class of hunting insects that live throughout Galarian. Assassin bugs partially bury themselves in the sand or hide among clusters of thorny bushes found near oases, waiting for the next palatable creature to approach. When prey arrives, the insects burst out of hiding and pierce their prey with their elongated mouthparts, ejecting a potent toxin that paralyzes victims.
Okay. Do I know exactly what their poison does?
Once prey is safely paralyzed, assassin bugs feed by siphoning the victim's fluids. Even if these bites don't kill their prey, they are extremely painful, causing a swelling in the area. And giant assassin bugs lay eggs in places shaded from the sun, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The poison, you know, is it's a low DC for these particular creatures. They didn't seem to be super strong. And yes, it's going to be...
Would a 15 have made it?
For what?
The poison.
Yeah. So the poison is bite injury, save 14, or I'm sorry, DC 13, fortitude, frequency 1 round for 4 rounds, effect 1d4 dex, cure 2 consecutive.
Okay, I'm still gonna try and harvest their poison. I'm gonna take the time to try and get something from all of them.
Mhm.
Do you want me to make 5 checks or do anything or just...
Oh, you're going to try to harvest from all of them? Then yeah, 1 check for each one.
Yeah.
I mean, you can potentially poison yourself, right? Or did you bring something that you can't?
I could.
Yeah. So
Well, I
it looks
beat
like
the
you
DC
do
on the survival checks for all... Yeah, well, all but one.
all but one. All right, so you end up getting poisoned by one of them. You're gonna take 4 dex damage. You can try to save again.
I
Okay.
probably do.
And you need to save again. Oh, nope. You take
Uh-oh.
3 dex damage, and you'll need to save 1 more time. Okay, that's it. It expires.
Okay. So I get 4 doses of it?
Yes, 4 doses. Mhm.
Okay.
Do you want me to here? Let me put this in chat for you.
Okay, thank you. I'll add it to my sheet. I can see this coming in useful.
What is this circle around us?
That's Nimitep doing Nimitep things.
She's
I
running
gotta make
around in
use
circles
of
like a cat.
my feather stuff
Okay.
before it runs out.
She's like, "Wee, look what I can do, bitches."
Uh,
I feel like I just got trampled.
Yeah, and I do the same thing by I have to use a minute of flight, so I spend a minute flying around her.
Oh man.
great. I'm just looking at you guys like, man, I wish I had that much energy.
Gotcha.
Woof. Did the cat just catch the bird? Okie dokie. I guess we're back to traveling.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure you guys want to
Yep.
rest before you actually get to the tomb. To better prepare yourselves. Yes?
Yeah.
Alright. Good plan.
Whatever.
Nero. You haven't been here for a while. Roll a percentage.
Oh, I need to get food sometime.
Did you not order your Chinese yet?
Nope.
Your
I need
Panda
to-
Express? Is that what it is?
No, it's not
Ooh,
Panda. It's just
you
a
should
local
order some too.
takeout place.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that. I'll be back in like
The
2
the
minutes.
China cook here is really good. I just can't afford it.
Oh. And then I think we're at Layla now. Layla, percentage.
I too am gonna get some Chinese food later
Layla.
today.
I'm broke.
All
I'm
right.
probably gonna make pancakes or waffles.
You guys get to near the tomb where you feel safe enough to camp, and then approach the tomb the next day.
Okay. Well, that means I heal some dex damage.
Yes.
I think I have 2 left.
So
I
you
can
guys
use a
are,
wand.
because you're in sticky
You want-
situations, go ahead and let's do the typical camping perceptions, watches, just in cases.
Okay, I'm first watch. Yep, first watch.
Let's see. Did
I can do a watch. I'm happy.
I swear to God, every time I type ing, I always type the G before the N because I type too fast.
Okay, I'm back.
Ugh. Okay.
Efficiency, man. They just
So
know me.
this is a day we're traveling through the desert and then this is the day that you guys encountered the assassin bugs. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. So you guys set up camp.
I missed a perception roll.
Yeah, I was just
Probably
looking
doesn't
for all
matter.
of those.
It was for nighttime.
What was the watch
Yeah,
order
and
again?
as usual, I'm only sleeping 2 hours. So they'll each do 2 hours, and then I'll be I'll skip the first two and then be there the rest. Or be awake at least.
What was the watch order again?
Raz is going first. I think I'm good second. Because I didn't take any damage or anything, so I have no burn or anything.
I would do me first, Nero second, Layla third, because that puts someone with dark vision in each watch.
Okay.
Also, Wiz
And then
I would just do what
Sylvan
Pluto
Wizbot
does.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
He
what Pluto
can
does.
come for
Just
like
roll a
2 watches,
d4 or
right?
whatever. I'll be there for 3 watches. I'm only sleeping for 2 hours. So I'll sleep during the first one, just to like get spells back and whatnot, or I'll sleep and then I'll prepare my spells or whatever.
Nero.
Doing that old man go to sleep and then wake up and have to pee and not be able to sleep again.
Yeah, but luckily I don't
During
need to sleep.
Nero's watch at night, far in the distance, you hear noises, kind of like the rattle of chains and maybe the sounds of shuffling. But of course, you're in the desert, so and you're in the dunes, hilly duney part, and you get up to kind of look over more in that direction to get a better view. And with your dark vision, you don't really see as far as your dark vision lets you see. But luckily, there's just enough moonlight and starlight for you to get just a bare glimpse of the possibility of about 5 cultists surrounded what looks to be a giant in chains, and they're forcing this giant to travel with them towards the tomb that you guys had previously been to and is heading back to now. Now they're
I'm
pretty
going
far in the
to-
distance, so you're not like that close to them. But yeah, what would you like to do?
How far would you say they are?
Like long range spells only.
Okay. Hmm. How bad did everyone seem to be banged up after that last fight?
Not at all.
I'm fine.
So nobody took any damage?
Not physical damage.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
emotional damage, dex damage.
Well, I'm gonna point it out to Wizpops and be like,
He's asleep.
what do you think we should do here?
Oh
He
wait,
said
Wiz
he was
is
getting
awake.
up after
Right.
first watch and staying up. Yeah.
I'm awake.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
True.
think we should do here? I kind of explained to him what I'm saying. Should we wake the rest and go check it out, or just deal with it when they all get up?
Is it coming this way? I can't see it. It's too far.
It's heading towards the tomb where we just came from, and we're heading back there now.
We'll tell them in the morning. We're not gonna do anything about
Well,
it now. We're
I
not gonna
don't
be
know,
able to do anything about it now.
The idea of them taking a giant over there in chains is really worrying me a wee bit.
Yeah,
And
but
when you
you
guys
can't do anything about it now.
Right, Nero wasn't with you guys last time, but Wizpops would know that there was a giant fighting with them when you guys were there last time.
I'm just a wee bit concerned. That's all. All right, we'll leave it. We'll check with let's see. Layla is the next watch, right? Yeah. We'll check and see what Layla thinks when we get her up.
Okay, so you're gonna not pursue it and let them carry on their wayward way.
Yep.
Yeah, he thinks Wizpops is a little too about it, but he's gonna give him a little trust in that regard.
Okay.
I mean, what's the alternative, right? Is we wake everyone up and do what?
We
Like
go
try and fight
stop
them?
Prevent
Like,
them from getting to where they're going. That way, it's just them instead of them and their allies.
yeah, we'll see. I don't think it's. I think we have the knowledge now, though, and I think that's what's important.
Mayhaps, mayhaps.
Okay, so you
Alright,
wake
so yeah,
Layla
we'll
up.
just wait till we get Layla up and let her know what happened.
Okay. That's worrying, but especially now that they've already continued on, probably not much we can do about it right now. We should just expect that they'll probably
Aye.
have. I mean, was it the? I guess Nero wasn't there, but I wonder if it was the same type
Mm-mm.
of giant though they had last time.
Well, I couldn't make out what kind of giant it was. It was a bit too far away. I could just make out the silhouettes, really.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a giant there last time as well, so maybe they're using them
Hmm.
for some sort of manual labor or as a just to guard the tomb. But
What kind of giant did they have last time?
a sand giant, I think.
Oh,
A desert
I
Uh,
imagine it
giant.
would
Yeah.
probably be the same. That way it would survive well out here, but you never know.
But yeah, you remember hearing the sounds of like chains and kind of seeing them glimpse a little bit through movement around the giant. And he wasn't like really willingly walking forward. They were having to like prod him.
mhm.
So anything Layla want to do, or you guys want to talk about it more, or shall we move on to
No,
the morning?
we'll just continue the watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the rest of the night goes on fine, and it is the next day. Let me go ahead and rest you guys.
I mean, I'll ask the party in the morning. Like, do you think we should have woken you up? I just figured there's not much we can really do about it unless we're gonna go over and fight it in the middle of the night.
What does Nimitep and Raz think?
And the party is stunned into speechlessness.
Yeah. Hmm.
I already gave my 2 cents on it.
It sounded like you
This,
wish that we
Well,
would have woken you up, Layla.
yeah, it kind of
maybe,
did.
Well, I
but you can't do
suspect that
anything
they're
about it
replacing
now.
the giant that we blinded beforehand. But
I feel like we should have handled it before we went over there. Like that way, it's just
Well, you
them,
could have woken
and we're
them
taking
up.
them off on their side. Giving you the trust, I feel like you know a bit about what's going on as well. You know a bit more than me. I had to go away for a wee bit, but
Well, I just know that our group can handle anything, and I'd rather not go run out in the middle of the night where we can halfway not even see and fight a giant.
is this the
Nero has
same group that's
flashbacks
run
to all the
away
times
back
he's
to
almost
town
died.
2 or 3 times?
I don't
Our
Because we
know.
run
group
into
can
things we
handle
can't handle?
anything. Our group can
I've
We
handle
can.
anything.
I say that
Sorry,
Yeah,
GM wasn't supposed to hear that.
I appreciate both Wiz his carefulness, but I would have also appreciated Nero's forwardness and ambush tactics. That is something that I am familiar with as a Null.
Something we have to do when we're
I
facing
mean,
giants as we fight.
my I can't see in the dark like you guys can, so maybe we should have woken you up, but I would have been a lot less useful in the dark.
No, well, it's done now. We'll have to deal with it when we
Yeah.
get the
I mean, it's
when we
more
get to the
for
tomb.
like if future situations arise. Like we probably should just wake everyone up and discuss it real quick as a group. But
I mean, to be fair, there are situations as well where it's like someone's like, "Oh, I hear something. I don't know what it is." Wake them all up. It's like, "Oh, it's horses." And they were like, "Why did you
yeah,
wake me up?" Because of these fucking stupid horses.
Well, this is fine. I mean, we know,
then you're
we know that
fatigued.
it's going to be there, so we can prepare for it. If nothing else,
Yep.
that's fine.
Okie dokie. So, you prepare your spells. Make sure you prepare the spells you want for the situation you are about to step into, which is arriving at
And
the
my spells
tomb.
are always the same.
If you remember correctly, not everybody out and out died from that, but you do recall a couple of cultists did. And you just witnessed 5 cultists arriving with a giant, so who knows what's going on there.
There's 5 more cultists and 1 more giant.
Yeah. Plus all the other individuals you didn't see there. Anyways, the place might be fortified, so the Game Master's warning you to make sure you really think through your spells and how you approach this.
I mean, I don't think I have any spells to really change around too much.
Oh yeah, I dropped your mending for Ray of Frost. You're welcome. You can
Why?
unprepare it and switch it if you want, but...
I mean, I don't need a low-level thing like that, probably.
Yes, you do.
Why?
There are so
I
many
literally
times...
never run out of spells.
It's not about running out of spells, it's about running out of options for the moment. And you don't have a crossbow, you don't have a ranged basic attack, so you bring a cantrip to do that. It's up to you, but that's why I did that.
Yeah.
And I used it quite a bit,
I think-
actually.
Yeah.
I think Zidorium's just a bigger
don't think
fan
it's
of
worth
the
it.
I don't do anything strategy, like the entire turns where he...
I'm ready in action to cast a
That's
spell.
Those are my
fair.
favorite. Those are my favorite Zidorium turns. I can't do anything
I
this
can't
turn.
do anything.
Right.
Anywho.
I mean, I haven't said that for a long time.
That's true. At
Right,
least
that was
2 weeks.
early game, really. Like, it really was mostly early game.
Yeah. You just got an awful
I
lot
don't
of
know,
undeady stuff, and you got a lot of big spells, but you don't have any like simple like I don't want to waste a spell. I just want to do range damage from a safe distance. You know, that's why
He had...
acid
Yeah,
splash
if we're in that
or
situation, the party doesn't need me then.
I'm sorry, but 1d3 damage is better than nothing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that's what my pits are for, really. Like, unless you're
Okay.
fighting a bunch of, like, weak flying things.
Flying things. Yeah. Anyway, so you can put your
But,
mending back
yeah.
in or whatever cantrip you want, but I did do that. So
Yeah, okay. I put it back. I don't think I need it.
all right, well, that's good. That's good. Get your spells prepared. You guys ready to do this? Is your how's that?
I mean, I guess I wasn't here last time, so I don't really know what all we fought, but I assume it's like human cultists and this one giant is what I've heard.
That dex damage on Raz. I can give you
There's
guys
nothing that was,
a
like, spell resist.
quick little recap on that. Raz, you still
I guess
have-
if someone wants to cast Lesser Restoration,
Does anybody?
because
want
I only
that?
healed for 1 night.
I can cast it from... I have a wand I can just use.
Sure, it'll get rid of it.
There you go.
Yep, it's gone. Okay.
6 charges left on the Lesser Restoration wand, so... Plus, I have it on my spell list, too, if I needed to cast it. But
Well, if we're going in then, if we
Oh,
want
I
to scout, we only have a
thought
few
I
people who can do
didn't-
that.
Did you not add the 4 and the 3? You took 4 and then 3. Dex
What was going on?
damage.
no. Well, I would
You
have
said
cast
you
it before we
healed
rested in
1
that case.
from resting, and then she just healed you 2, which is only 3. You should still have 4 more dex damage on you.
I have 8 level 2 spells, and I only cast 1 in that combat, so I probably would have just healed it from my actual
Well, I took a
hard
total of
caster
3
before
dex
we
damage.
rest. She's saying you took 7 or something.
You took 7.
I
You
didn't
took
take 7
4.
because I saved from the first one.
No, it was. I'm scrolling up here, and let me read the roll out here.
Well, it doesn't matter because I would have been able to just cast like 3 lesser restorations or something.
You
from my actual
failed
spell
the
before
survival
we
check
rested.
from pulling the poison from one of them, so you got yourself poisoned. And you took
Right,
4
so
and 3
that's a
from
19
that.
on that fortitude. Yeah, I got poisoned. I 19'd. That was the first save, so I didn't take any. The second one, because it takes 2 consecutive or 2 saves, is 12, so I did take the 3 from that, and then I got a 27.
We're actually missing the 4th fortitude save, it looks like.
Do you want me to
It's
roll a
fine.
fourth?
I mean, Pluto's gonna heal it all anyways, so.
I have 8 level 2 spells that I only used 1 of before we rested. I could have just cured. I could have lesser restoration it away if he had that much. Like, I
Oh,
would have
before
probably
you
just cast-
rested? Okay, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
He takes care of you before you rest, regardless of what it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as like going into this place, I think there's only one of us without, as far as spells go, that can kind of scout, and that's Nematep. So if we want to do that, I think she's the only one that can go in and stealth for a little bit just to see if there's anything like immediately in there.
I'm actually. I think I'm actually stealthier. With Cloak of
I have to
Darkness.
admit, I haven't been putting a lot of points into stealth.
Well, that's just from like what I've seen before. But if Layla, if
Yeah.
you
Well,
want
who
to try
has
it,
the
then you can
better
do that. I'm just saying
perception?
that.
Or both, if you want to know.
Nematep has better perception,
Yeah.
definitely by a long shot. But I have
Yeah,
better
or we just
stealth.
storm the place. We just march through.
We can. All I'm saying is that if we want
Um,
to scout, that
So,
we could
for
only
a
send 1 or 2 people.
recap, for the other players, you arrived at a very interesting structure tomb-ish place. Anyways, you guys barely even got in the entrance. Like, you guys literally had a fight, like, out the entrance and had to leave.
Yep.
So you have no idea, like, what's actually in this place.
Right.
And but you do know that there were
Okay.
Lamias and
Oh,
cultists.
Fruitier BRB. Sorry.
Okay. Do you still have your headphones on? No, probably not. He's gonna get his food. Anyways. So there's that for the rest of you guys, as well as Nero, as a reminder that they're
Yeah.
aware of you. It's been a while though. You
But
guys
since-
have been
There's
gone for
the super narrow passage leading in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we get in.
yes.
That's probably where we're gonna go
Super
again because we don't
narrow.
know anywhere other way. But for Nematep and Layla, do either one of you want to scout?
Okay,
Because you're
I'm
the ones who
back.
can do it.
I mean,
Well, it is a ravine, so if you guys want to go aerial and fly down, or like maybe try to get to the other side or whatever, there are those
Again,
options.
only Layla can do that.
I'm willing to sneak.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, we could sneak. I mean, yeah. The thing is also, if I'm sneaking, like I have shadow step, so I could get away if I get noticed. Which hopefully doesn't happen, because then they'll be on guard. But yeah, I'd be willing to sneak up ahead.
Okay.
Try to
Does
get
that mean
avoid
either
the
one of
thing.
you or both of you are gonna do it?
Who first?
I will move up, kind of, up the ravine a little bit ahead of everyone, and try to get like a sight on that area in front of the arches to see if there's like stuff standing over there. And I'll try to
Okay,
be
so you're
Oh,
gonna
very-
squeeze. Well, you don't have to squeeze because you fit, but you're gonna go through the
Yeah.
narrow part to the more open part
Yeah, very-
to look towards those arches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
wanna get, like,
What's your stealth? Okay.
It's pretty good.
So you remember that rock wall? There
Yes.
is a guy perched up there now, watching and ready.
Okay.
Walking or pacing, mostly standing and peering around.
Staring down, yeah.
Uh
He
huh.
looks bored.
Yeah. And more by the entrance and the arches, you see two giants. One of them is sitting
Okay.
down. He appears to not be able to see. And the one standing up seems to be. Go ahead and roll a sense motive. You can't really tell. He just. He's standing there.
I just see.
Yeah. Um, at the moment, you don't see any activity other than that.
Okay. Um, I'll scurry back to the party and tell them that relay the information. There's a guy standing watch on top of that kind of wall that was in front of the courtyard, and there's two giants. I think one of them is the one that we blinded last time. It's been like a month, so he's probably fully healed otherwise, though.
Yeah, he didn't look wounded.
Well,
I don't know
ultimately,
how the.
unless we can cast invisibility on everyone, we're just going to have to charge right through the front, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
how
probably.
many people do we have? uh,
There's 5 of us.
not okay, not quite. But if I knew that was
Well,
our plan, I could have done that.
I also have invisibility as a level 2 spell, so I
Oh,
actually
well then yeah, we could definitely
we
do it.
probably could invisibility everybody.
But is that really worth it?
Maybe. It might be. Another option is that. Let me check. Okay, no, I can't take anyone with this spell. I was gonna say, I wonder Shadow Step if I can like take other people with me, but I don't think I can actually. I think it's just me. It's too bad. It's basically just a worse version of Dim Door, but I don't have Dim Door on my spell list, so I can't really complain too much. So yeah, I don't. That is an option. We could invisibility people and try to like
But
move into a better position.
yeah,
Um, I'm sure that the guy that's up on the wall there is supposed to sound a warning of some sort too. So if we could find a way to like not let him do that, that
I
would
say
probably be
if we
good.
just take out the scouts that are supposed to catch us, then maybe that would work,
Does anybody
and
have a
then we can get
silence
in.
spell?
Yeah, I have that spell specifically. I have the silence. I could cast
So,
it directly on him.
well, I was going to say, depending on how complicated we want to get, somebody could cast invisibility on me and the silence on me, and then I just go up that wall, which I can climb, and silence
Like
the
grapple him or something.
guard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then the rest of you guys just run in and deal with the giant.
The thing with silence is it only lasts for rounds,
Oh,
so it'd be 8
for
rounds.
but
some
you can
reason I thought
target
it
him while
lasted
he's
longer.
climbing, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could. It's got a casting time of 1 round, so that's a downside, but it does have a range of
It's like
what's
medium or long, isn't
40
it?
what's 40 it's long. What's 40 times 8?
Oh, that's a lot. It's
32
like
3200. It's
huge.
I can hit somebody with this from 800 feet away almost.
actually, the other option is to cast invisibility on Nero. He goes in and then just water blasts the guy into oblivion off the wall.
Water blossom off the wall. That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind the giants are there too, so but yeah, he's probably the one that's supposed to He's probably supposed to have some sort of warning. I'm sure, like he maybe has a horn, the Horn of Gondor or something, or he runs over and tells
Okay,
someone.
so what's our plan? We have a few different options. What do we want to go with?
Can
Sneaky or
Nero
brute
push
force?
people with his water?
No, he does not have the pushing infusion.
Okay,
Okay.
then I think the plan is Nimitep
Yes, I
go.
do.
Oh, then he
You do?
brought it on his level up and now has the pushing infusion.
I got it the last time I got an infusion. I've had it for a bit. I just haven't had any way to use it yet.
You didn't have it edited on your sheet. At least I didn't see it.
Well,
That's
no, because he
interesting.
didn't.
Then he literally can blast the guy off the top of the wall.
Yeah. Provided that he hits. He
Yeah, I
does
think
have to
that's a good
hit.
idea.
Well, if you
Yeah,
make him
worst case, all hell
invisible,
breaks
he will
loose.
be at an advantage.
So it's 2 rolls that he has to succeed at for that. But yeah.
Oh, how many invisibilities do you have, Pops?
3.
You have 3. Wow. So you probably
Plus, I
don't.
could
I don't know
cast
if you
one
necessarily.
spontaneously.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to use all of them though.
No,
To
I don't
add,
want to use all of
but
them. Well, I have
like if
one greater
we
invisibility and then 2 normal invisibilities prepared, and then I have my
right, but if we like
spontaneous.
split it, if we split up on it, like I have 8 level 2 spells I can cast, so
I
I
could
could
cast
probably
2 and you cast 2. Or something
and that
like
leaves
that.
one
And
person not
then
invisible. But yeah,
I could cast greater on myself if I wanted.
but I mean to begin
Okay,
with,
let's do it.
I might not necessarily have to put it on
I don't know, I
myself to
just
begin
don't
with.
know if this is really that necessary, I guess, to be sneaky.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
I'm good
I
with
think
one person, like Nimitep taking out the
okay,
scout, but like,
yeah,
what
we
are all of us
definitely
gonna do? It's not like we're all gonna climb up this thing invisible, are we?
no, but we could move in and ambush.
Like, is there a map or something so I can see what the situation is, or
Not
it's just like a
yet.
wall with the scout on it, or and then the giant
Yeah.
inside and people inside?
Well, there might be other people behind the wall that I can't see. I didn't get close enough to like look around the wall. There's 2 people that are because if you remember the map, oh, you don't remember the map.
I just
So
No,
there's
I have no idea.
you weren't there. There's a wall that's like really long. Like the ravine opens up into like a bigger area, and there's a wall that cuts across it, and there's just like a little opening on the top of the map. And then up there, that's where there's like a courtyard, like a vestibule, and it has like 2 arches, and that's where the Lamias were. So we can't really see in there because it's kind of around a corner, and we can't really see like there's more open area behind that wall, which is actually like it's masonry. It's like it's a constructed wall. Um, how tall was that wall again?
Uh, okay, give me a second. I'll get that info.
Yeah, that actually is important too if we were talking about climbing it.
Be right
So,
back. Still listening.
but yeah, and we never actually really like. I don't know how the other guy got up there. I'm assuming there's stairs or a ladder or something up there on the other side, on the back side of it.
Yeah, you guys haven't been given a real good opportunity to like check things out because you pretty much went into combat and out of combat in an instant. So
Yep.
it's like you don't have the best vision of this place.
We were there
honestly.
for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's see here.
It was a long combat. It was like 15 plus rounds.
15
but-
rounds. Yeah.
But-
Okay.
So wait, is this where we think the tomb is?
So this tomb that you guys
Okay.
have found, you guys saw like tracks going in and out of this ravine area, and you guessed it might have been cultists or something like that. And when you guys arrived, you ran into people. But it is in a steep ravine or at the western end of the hidden valley in the Parched Dunes, so it's kind of hidden. And let's see, The valley itself is a little over 1 mile long, flanked on either side by steep ridges between 100 to 300 feet high. The tops of these ridges are jagged and loose. And if you guys want to climb the ridges, you can. That's an option. Other than that, you guys can go through this little entrance that you know of. And then the walls. Oh, you'll have to be very acrobatic and have climb abilities if you do climb the ridges when you get up there. If you do that route. Other than that, the walls. The walls. Where are the freaking walls?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking is I'm like, I don't think we're really a climbing party. I mean, obviously Nimitep is, or Raz,
Yeah.
but otherwise it's like, we kind of just need to go in the front
We can go around
front
the wall.
door.
Yeah, we
Or
can go
find
around the
find a
wall,
back
but,
door. That might be the better way. I
I
think
don't
that's
think
what we
that
should do.
exists.
If we can like take out the scout and then try and find an alternate way in, that would be cool.
Ridge. Here it is. Okay. Okay. That's weird. Alright, so I'm getting a different word in the description here that I'm reading, and they're calling it a bridge, not a wall. Anyways, I find that interesting. The bridge. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up something here. This map. In 7's one you're talking about. Apparently it's a bridge, so it may not be a wall, so I think you can maybe go under it. But it is 40 feet high. Because I'm looking at the PDF right now in the more detailed description, and it's like bridge, and it's like, oh, weird. Anyways, so you can go up there. It's 40 feet high, and it will require acrobatics checks to move along it to avoid falling, because it's kind of rather narrow.
Hey, we have
And
0.
it's broken at the part where it joins, where those arches are. It's broken, so that's why it stops. And then there was another one behind it that you guys barely glimpsed as you were fighting your way in. And then I guess we didn't really like go over the things that you did see when you got there.
Yeah. So the main thing, going back to the plan you're talking about making other people invisible, is that if we're not invisible, like we can't really be there while Nematep goes up and silences the guard up there, right? We kind of want to be able to like coordinate this, and we can't do that if we're not up there, or it's harder to.
Right.
Well, again, depending on how we want to do this, if we all pre-haste, I can move pretty far in a single action.
Yeah, like I said, another option.
Charge up there.
Another option is I just silence either something near him, although then he probably just moves out. So, but I could put it directly on him. He just gets a will save. And it's risky, or because he gets the will save. But yeah, theoretically, I could just throw a silence up at him. That's like, and then as we do that, we all run it at the giants.
Let's do it.
Because that's an option as well, and it might be easier.
How far away is the scout guy that we're trying to get?
He's up on a 40-foot tall bridge. So it's
But,
not that he's like super.
How far? Okay, so I could actually hit him with the spell or something too.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like,
But you're
I could
right.
try
Your
and
better
just,
guess is he's there for
you know.
scouting. You know, so.
But, like, I could try and just, you know,
You know, so.
I could even like dimension door up there or something crazy.
That is
while
a little
invisible.
crazy. That is a little crazy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you could take someone with you for the dimension
Or
door too.
take someone
That
with
too.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Nimitep can climb it, so I think my favorite plan is make Nimitep invisible, have Nimitep climb up, take out the guard. I mean, we need the silencing to stop the horn. But if you like take him out, like I don't know. It's like
Yeah, if
we
you
need the
sneak up on him
silence,
and
I guess.
if you're able to sneak up on him and grapple him, right away, then he
You
might
can
not be
still
able to
do
do anything.
one-armed actions, but it's like you could still theoretically pull out a horn and blow it.
Theoretically, he could pull out the Horn of Gondor and blow it, maybe.
Unless
Yeah,
he's
it
pinned,
is.
but yeah.
It is possible. That's true. You might be able to pin him because like if you get a surprise round, standard action, grapple him, and then while you're invisible, right? And then if you beat his initiative, then you could pin him before he gets a chance to do anything. But if he rolls high enough initiative,
Yeah,
then
it's a
you have
risk.
something like a Horn of Gondor. I mean, none of the plans are foolproof, right? Like all of them are gonna have some problem, but
I'm just thinking if there's some spell I have that would just make this work. I could create a pit on the wall.
if you had a if you had a quicken meta magic rod, you could blind and deafen him at the same time.
Yeah, but he can still yell.
There's not enough
That's
wall
true.
surface for you to create a pit on.
Darn. I kind of figured, but it sounded funny. I mean, the other option too is we could just try and sneak in through like I could create like a mist cloud or something, or we could do like some
Yeah,
kind of like darkness effect
they'll
from
know
Layla to get in.
they'll know something's up, but yeah, that could work. Actually, could
Yeah.
give us a good advantage. That is like not a bad idea.
Hmm.
I mean, you could make darkness, right, Layla?
I can make deeper darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the problem for me is I don't like without seeing the map and knowing exactly where everything's positioned, which obviously I wouldn't have that information, but it's hard to know what's the best move. So I think we just have to pick something.
Yeah. This is
I'm still fine
accurate.
with silence the guy, take him out, and then we all move in.
I kind of like the silence idea the most.
So which silence idea? Because there's two of them. There's
The
silence
one where you
put
cast it on
Nematep.
Nimitep.
Okay.
Because you can see him when he's climbing up the wall. We'll be like, around the corner or whatever.
Yeah,
And
like maybe have
when
That's
Nimitep gets
grapple him and
close,
knock him out.
you cast.
You
Oh,
guys-
you won't
you
be able
guys-
to see because he'll be invisible unless we make him not invisible.
And also,
So
it is
can
morning, so
Nimitep
you
get
guys
there to
want to
climb
do this
up while visible?
in the morning, later in the day.
That's
The
true. We could
following
wait until
evening.
night or something.
Well, not everybody can see in the dark, so I don't think that's a good
would
idea.
be at a pretty big disadvantage at night. I don't have any way to see in the dark.
If only there was a spell you could cast that had a duration of hours per
Well,
level.
I don't have the spell.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
I mean, I could have bought one if I would have known that was our plan, but
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do it.
I say Nimitep just climbs up without invisibility. We cast
You put
Layla
silence on
cast
her.
silence,
She's
on-
a silence walking machine.
and
Gets the
Nimitep
dude.
just tries to get the guy. And even if he blows his horn, it's silenced, and he won't even he probably would realize it, but there's nothing he can do then as long as Nimitep takes him out before he can like run away.
If I had seen visibility, this would be a lot easier. Because yeah, I'd have to basically. Then I could just make you invisible.
I
I
could
can see
cast
you.
the invisibility on you spontaneously.
No, you can't. It's a personal spell. You can only put it on yourself.
Oh, is it? Damn, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. If there
Okay,
are ways around it, there's a teamwork feat that lets you cast personal spells
Okay,
on
well,
allies.
whatever. I'd say
It's
Nimitep's
really
pretty
good.
sneaky. I mean, are they really going to be watching for someone climbing up the wall? Right? Like, is it one of those based on like the positioning of people, which I don't know, but like,
Yeah,
is
but
there realistically a way someone would see Nimitep climbing? Because
I don't
probably
think we'll be
not,
able
I
to
would
do
think.
the. I don't know if we'll be able to do the silence plan very. Or you know what I could do is I could. I don't know. They're still
Well,
around.
that's what I'm saying is
There'll be
do
a
the silence thing
window.
without the invisibility, right? Just when Nimitep's getting close to the top of the wall, cast silence.
Mm, yeah, I guess that's an option too. I just feel
Oh,
like
that's my bad, I
that's a
guess.
much riskier plan because if they see
Then
Nematep
what?
climbing the wall, then what? Like, what do we do then?
But well, that's what
Oh
I'm
shit!
asking though. Is
Nematep's
there
out in the
anyone
middle
who
of
could
nowhere.
actually? Is there anyone who can actually see Nimitep climbing the wall? Like,
Yeah,
is there anyone
like
positioned
everyone.
there?
It's
The
daylight.
Giants could.
Are they okay?
Whoever's
I don't know
smarter.
what the map looks like, so I know
The
there's
guy
been
could see her
descriptions, but
trying to get to the
Yeah,
wall.
just
Even
trust your allies.
okay.
They're right.
So
Well,
I
I
can
mean, you can
dismiss
put invisibility
invisibility
on.
though once Nimitep
right.
gets to
No,
the wall
I
or
think
gets
we're at
close to the
least doing the
top.
invisibility, but that makes the silence part of the plan probably doesn't really work very well because I don't have a good window
But
to
I
do
can
that
dismiss
because
it, right? Where it's like
uh
right before, like, wait X time, and then after X time, I'm gonna assume you're there, and I'm gonna dismiss invisibility, and then when you see Nimitep, you cast silence, and then Nimitep goes. We just have to hope that Nimitep can get to the top in
I think
enough
it is
time.
dismissible. Yeah, it is dismissible.
You can dismiss at range, I assume,
Uh,
or do I have to
damn
be
it, I don't
close?
know.
It is
What
I
are
don't
standard
know.
we?
to dismiss, but yeah.
What is this whole issue of time? What is going on here?
Well,
I don't know.
silence lasts for 8 rounds, so I can't be like, here's silence and invisibility. Go. She's not gonna
Go
get up there in eight
climb.
rounds. It's gonna take a little bit
Yeah.
longer than that probably. Now invisibility
Where are
lasts
my
for
slippers
minutes,
of
so that
spider
one's.
climb?
I mean, the climbing isn't the issue. Like it's just the fact that it lasts for only 8 rounds, so it's gonna be really hard to like
So here's a
have that
question.
actually.
Once Nimitep is to the wall and is starting to climb, is it possible for anyone to really see Nimitep?
Depends on what direction
I
you
don't
come
know for
in
sure.
at.
Like it's possible. There could be.
Like, okay, let me help you guys out a little bit here so we can keep the pace going. I like your plan. I think one of the best ways for Nimitep to approach this is from outside in and not through that narrow entry, which Nimitep has climb and acrobatics and can probably just take 10 and get there. But it's going to take a little while, more than rounds, minutes perhaps, even maybe longer. But once she gets up to the top, she could easily drop down to the bridge and approach the individual. So how you want to manage that, I guess, is
Are you talking about dropping down the ravine? Because that wasn't something we
right.
were even talking about, but that makes a lot of sense.
Right. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking Nimitep's very capable of doing that stuff, and it would be the easiest route to not get noticed. But if it's time sensitive, then you would have to crawl along the wall, which I don't know if you remember, that wall was kind of jagged and weirdly shaped, and didn't go straight to the bridge. It kind of like spiked out and then went back in and whatnot. So,
I mean, the bridge has. You could also climb up the post of the bridge, like directly on the bridge, right?
yeah, but the giants are like at the bridge, right
Top of
where
it,
it
yes.
broke.
That's what I'm
Not,
saying. So
yeah,
that's what I'm
so
trying to tell. That's what I've been saying. Like, Zidarium's thinking like, who's gonna see her climbing the wall? I'm like, the giants might see her,
everybody, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
or anyone else that's in that area.
Yeah,
Then
because
yeah,
she would have
let's
to
go with the plan
approach
from the
it.
I
people who
think.
have seen the map.
I think once she's on the bridge, then she's in the clear, other than the guy that's up there.
Right, unless like the giants were triggered to look up or anything like that. Yeah.
I mean, even then, they have a way to see through the bridge. Like if you're on top of it, they're below it,
It's
unless you're
it's a
right at the
narrow
ledge.
bridge. It requires accurate, or you have to move at half speed up here. Let's see, do I have a width on it? It's a narrow bridge. It's not like a walking bridge or you can roll a cart across bridge. It's not what does it say here?
So there isn't like a much of a
Moving
ledge.
across the bridge requires a DC 10 acrobatics to move at half speed without falling, or DC 15 to move at full speed.
Which I think Nematep makes automatically, probably.
Yeah. So I think that's suggesting that it's like narrow enough to like if you did look up, you'd probably see shoulders or hips or feet or something, body parts movement.
Right.
But I guess the question would be is like if Nimitep did come through the ravine and drop down onto the bridge, how would you guys know what's your trigger and how would you
Right.
pursue that?
I could be stealthed up in a position where I can see it, and maybe the rest of the party just has to go further. You also have Whispering Wind. Yeah, you could use one of those to like message us once you've taken them out, I guess.
We're back.
But if
All right.
things go wrong, that's the thing. I feel like I need to be in a position where I can spy on this situation unfolding.
I'm gonna
Well, you can
Something
fly,
else.
and you have invisibility, so yeah,
I'm gonna reveal the map
that works.
to you guys, but not to the streams because I have enemies on it. But you guys won't be able to see it, but the stream will. And just
Gotcha.
so that Zerdurium has like a grasp of what's going on here. So you guys would be coming from where I have my arrow there.
And where's the guy at?
Nimitep would be coming from here.
There's a guy up on this wall.
Okay,
right
on
here.
that wall. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
there's
it's
a
actually
guy up
bridge, I
here,
guess.
and there's
And
giants over
Giants
here.
are up here, and that's all I really saw.
And you know that there are Lamias and in here, and that's it. You guys don't know
Yeah,
anything
that's like the
more.
vestibule. There,
Okay,
that
that
was a
helps
month
lot.
ago. The
But
Lamias
that
were here
was
like a month
ago.
ago, so who knows if they might not be there. There might be more stuff there. There were also cultists there last time.
Right, and you don't
Okay,
know what's
so yeah,
beyond
this
here.
works.
And there's another
who knows where they are now.
bridge back there, and then like
I'm
the
back.
ravine keeps going on.
Uh-huh.
Which that was also an option, is to try to go to the opposite side and or drop down through the ravine or see if there's any other entrances.
So yeah, like I said, I like the idea of just putting invisibility on Nematep and having her like, walk over here and climb up the bridge. While
Yeah, you could straight up do that.
And then while she's doing that, I could hide over here, possibly with invisibility myself, while the rest of the party maybe. I mean, they could be up here with invisibility too. That'd be the advantage of having everyone have invisibility. Is we could all just hang out here and watch and see once Nematep, reveals herself and
Well, that's a lot of
grapples this
Wiz's
guy.
resources.
I mean, the whole point of sneaking is that we don't have to put invisibility on everyone, though, I thought. Like with Nimitep.
Yeah, so that's the other option. The other option is as well
that's
that I
right,
just hang out
Nimitep.
here
You
and
can
you guys
use
stay.
that scroll when
You guys
get
stay
there.
further back. And then I mean I don't know. I guess Nematep once she takes the guy out could send Whispering Winds to let you guys to let us know or signal to me to like go back and motion you guys forward or something like that, and then we go over and try to ambush the giants.
Yeah, I like either Whispering
Things
Winds
might-
or Layla watches.
Things might go off the rails, something could go wrong, and we end up having to improvise. But that could be. I think that's a good starting point.
Yeah, worst case is I'll Dimension Door all of us to Nimitep.
I would say try to grapple him. Because like the idea is you want to pin him so that he can't do anything except try to break free. Do you need any, like, is there anything I could do for you to give you assistance with that? Do you need a potion of heroism? I can give you that. If you wanted to sneak attack, did you have any kind of weapon I could poison for you?
Actually, I do have a potion of heroism myself, so that's a good call. I'll use it.
Okay. Do you have some rope so you can tie him up when you have him pinned? Because that is something you can do.
I have manacles.
That also works. You might want to gag him too, though. So
I
take
have
some
rope.
cloth or rope. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. So ideally, this could be over within 2 or 3 rounds if the grapple check succeeds.
Right. At least that part.
I am good to go.
And if it fails, then he just alerts the whole compound, and everyone rushes out, and we fight them all in the vestibule.
Yeah,
An epic battle, or they all, barricade all the doors and shit.
In my
Harder
opinion,
advance.
like
Either way.
it seems like there's more reward than risk here for doing that.
Okay. I'm going in invisible. Is that correct?
I think so. Wiz Pops, you doing it or am I doing it?
Doesn't matter. I mean, I have 2 casts of it, so.
I'll take one from
Okay.
Miss Pops.
Yeah. Since
Yeah,
that one
this one's
is for
for
sure
sure
gonna have to be
need.
invisibility, my slot is not necessarily have to be invisibility. If I leave it open, I could use it for something else.
Yep. Okay.
Like a cure spell or something.
I'm not gonna like put the effect on you since you're just gonna attack and lose it anyways. But you're invisible.
Okay, I'm
Unless
moving to
Secret
position.
really wants me to figure out how to do that.
Okay,
I keep the
so
potion in hand.
are we going into rounds? Is that a thing here?
Pretty soon, probably, but at the moment, Nematep's. I mean, it depends. I guess if something
How long
notices
does the
Nematep.
invisibility last?
8 minutes.
Okay,
Minutes per level, so 8
so not
minutes.
rounds. Okay, so you're gonna invisibility go up there. All right, let's
Yep.
get your guys' tokens on. I'm still not gonna reveal to the stream, sadly.
I'm going to.
So we get Nimotep up here. I don't think we're locked. Are we locked? We might be locked.
It's locked from last time, probably.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you should be able to move now. Alright. Position actors.
Okay, so
Let me see whether
I
or
gotta
not
think if
they're
I
gonna
want-
see you.
I want to see if I want to rely on my stealth. Probably not. Okay, so I'm going to cast invisibility on myself as well, and I'm going to be the one that makes sure nothing goes wrong.
Now you know one guy ain't gonna see you for sure. That's guaranteed. And this is daytime. Do you prefer mornings, afternoons, after lunch, before
Morning.
dinner?
Yeah. Morning
If
while
it's the
they're
afternoon, I would think
still.
more people are awake.
We want to do it in the morning while they're still slow and sluggish from drinking too much mimosas. That's probably what they're doing, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes.
Well, during the morning, there's also a chance that some of them are taking care of like certain rituals and things that have to be done in the morning.
All right. Very good. Nimitep. Nothing can see you through invisibility so far. Alright. You just happen to know exactly where he is. Good job. Let me move this thing.
I'm assuming
And then
once
what
I
are you...
climb
No,
up
that was
here,
perfect. You were like adjacent to the invisible dude. It was perfect. But I do want you to go ahead and roll that acrobatics. Ooh, what did I say? I said 15, didn't I? Or you're
Yeah,
moving
so say that's-
slowly, right? Yeah, so you're good.
Even
Okay.
even not moving slowly, it's a 15.
Well, I'm going half
regular
speed just
speed.
to stealth.
But-
So
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And then what are you going to do when you get there? Where is everybody standing when you know Nimitep's...
Right, so-
I'm like here.
I think I'm the only one
beyond the
that's
site.
like around the corner of this ravine where I can kind of see what's
Yeah.
going on, and
behind the
I'm
corner
planning
where I
to
can't be
like
seen.
move back around the corner and motion everyone like it's probably dismiss invisibility if I have to do that.
And Wisp
But
pops
I'm
in.
keeping an eye out. I'm keeping an eye out in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, I'm exactly where I want to be.
Okay. And Nero? And any pre-buffs that you guys want to put on before Nimitep invisibility waltzes away? I guess we're in
I don't know
minute
if I had
buffs
mage
right
armor
now.
on you for today. I think.
Probably should.
Yeah, everyone has mage armor still. Good. I'm just making sure the effect's still there. I don't know how it works.
I think I'm great where I am now.
Okay. And... Alright. That's it? We're good? Alright. Nimitep, let me target this fellow for you. I don't know if that worked.
Nimitep, roll a will save.
Where are you? It doesn't...
It's like, wait, what?
Okay, Nimitep. Do your deed. Do you have your invisibility on? Put invisibility on you, so... Here, let me do that.
I got it.
Yeah, okay, we have tokens now at least.
There you go.
Before we didn't have tokens, I'm like, I don't want to deal with this unless I have to.
Invisible.
Okay,
He's
so
just
I'm
gonna attack and
gonna
lose it anyways,
lock
right?
tokens again as well.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have the buff on for this one attack.
Yeah.
Oh, for the bonuses, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how smart it is. It knows.
It masks, so I don't have to. Alright, you hit.
He's grappled.
he's
And then we gotta
grappled.
roll initiative,
Now,
right?
you know what? Let me just pause you guys for a second. You do remember these things. What happens when they die?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
not
we're not
planning
trying to
on
kill
killing
him.
Okay.
Remember, I've always been doing non-lethal.
This is true, this is true. Cool.
I don't remember what happens, but that's fine. I don't.
Oh.
I'm not melee, so it's probably fine. Are they? They're not the ones that
You
explode
don't
or
remember the
something, or-
pit? Yeah, they are the ones explode.
Oh, the fire explosion in the pit with the thing that fell on top of it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they explode when they die.
I didn't realize that's what we were fighting. I just thought it was like a normal human man.
I don't know if the rest of us need to roll.
I
but
mean,
think
they
Nimitep
are.
needs to
It's a
roll to see if she beats this
tattoo
guy.
carving they get on their body by a pretty bad god, and yeah, it's like a sacrifice.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Yes, it is initiative
I don't know if we all-
time.
Okay. I know at the very least Nematep and the cultist need to, because Nematep needs to hopefully beat its initiative to make sure she can like pin him so he can't do anything else.
Oh my
And
god!
if you
my
guys
rolls
want to
this
act for
session.
any reason, you'll have your initiative up. So.
I mean, I can see Nematep grabbing this guy, but if things look
No,
like they're
yeah.
going how they're supposed to, I'm not gonna do anything anyway.
Okay, Nimitep, you do have him grappled, so what are we doing with this?
I'm going to try and progress to a pin.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, let me get grappled on us. Yeah,
Pretty good initiative roll. Hopefully you won.
and him. Let me
Right, that
turn
17.
his
I was
thing
happy
on.
when I saw that. I think
Oh,
there's a good
he's-
chance.
He's not. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you guys both got the grapple on you.
Yep. No longer visible, but you get the +5 for maintain.
And let's see if he beat you. He did not beat you on initiative. Nimitep, how would you like to proceed?
That's right. I forgot about the +5.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yep.
nice. Maybe a little strong, not gonna lie, but it's nice. Alright,
Okay.
you
I have him
maintain.
pinned, and I have the option to
And you
cover
pin
his
him.
mouth, I believe.
Okay,
Yep,
so
you
you
can wrap
pin
him up
him.
in rope and pin him.
Not in this round. He does have a chance. Well, he can get a pinned, can't he? You can still try.
Yes, you.
When you're
That's the
pinned,
only
the
thing you can
only
do when you're
thing you
pinned.
can do is try to escape the grapple. So he'll have
Right.
1 round at least where he gets to do that before you put manacles on him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, is this covering a mouth some special thing, or you're just saying I cover his mouth the best that I can?
I believe that I'm allowed to do that. It's usually to stop
I think you-
spellcasting, but I will double check.
Yeah, I think you do that as part of pinning them.
Well, once you have them pinned, the next thing you can do on your with a standard action is bind them. So that's like tying them up in rope. I imagine that also means like gagging them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, pinned already automatically has the whole thing where it says like they can't even cast a spell. Like only thing you can try
Right.
to do is escape. So that's probably part of that.
Well, what I'm getting at is even if he shouted with your hand over his mouth in this situation, his voice will still get through a little bit, not in a shouting way, but it will be a muffled.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with that
Right,
mouth.
there might be
So
there might be a small chance that somebody
is gonna hear.
like somebody around hears. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
But it's probably, since we beat the initiative and got the pin off, I think it's very much reduced. I think we kind of got what we wanted out of this, hopefully. So let's see if we
Hopefully.
get lucky.
I was just asking
Nematip's
because
Batman right now.
he is going to shout and scream and "Ah, what the fuck, as loud as he can, and I'm gonna do some penalties on the perception check of somebody who might notice. Nope, nope. The Nimitip, you look over, since it is daylight. Let me get rid of this circle here. You do look over, and you see the 2 giants. The blinded one, and another one. The not blinded one is very specifically looking in that direction. You can
Yep, but I'm
roll a
invisible.
sense motive if you want, Nimitep. And the blind one is sitting down with his back up against the wall. He's just kind of sitting there, not like really doing anything. Nimitip, you have a feeling that it might be in some sort of like trance or command or charm of sorts. Like it's
Mhm.
very specifically looking in that direction.
I wonder if someone that we're fighting has the ability to charm things.
Alright, so now we are back to Nimitip since nothing happened after that. Nimitip, you have your target pin.
So I guess just
Oh, I never moved the map over. Here we
for
go.
full clarity,
Now that I can.
3.5 explicitly said you could do this, but Pathfinder leaves it up to the GM to decide themselves.
Yeah, and Secret made her call.
Yeah.
And it was the correct call.
So we did the correct call then.
Yes.
Yay! Good job, us.
Woo!
But yeah, now you can actually like. I think if you maintain it one more time,
It sounded
you can actually
realistic,
put it-
so that's fine.
Yeah, and if you maintain it one more time, you can actually get the, bound and gagged.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
realistic,
see.
just like all the other magic and
you
god
have a
praying we
+5
do
to
in this game.
Hey, we're only realistic and picky some of the
Oh,
time,
yeah.
and it's usually when it harms the PCs, because why not? PCs like making it harder for PCs.
You know, it's funny, even if someone did hear him and they looked at him, it just looks like he's moving weird and yelling for no reason.
No, she's visible
Well,
now. It
I'm
wasn't
not
a
invisible
greater.
anymore.
Oh, you're visible
Yeah.
again. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Which
right.
reminds me, I do need to take that. Oh, it's already off. Okay.
I removed it. I'm on top of it.
Alright, well, it looks like he's gonna be bound and gagged.
All right. So you like bound him or gag him. I don't know if you can do both. And it seems pretty excessive. You at least I don't know.
At least have him gagged. Maybe you have to do one more check to put the manacles on too.
Well, like,
I
if
don't
she's
know.
tying him up in rope, like, it's not that much more difficult to just, like, have another, like, last loop go around his head and, like, push it into his mouth.
Yeah, I mean, if it's one more round, it's one more round either way.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be another round, but nothing's going to notice.
If it'll notice.
Yeah.
So it's just if you happen to roll really terribly.
Because
on
if
one
you
more
gag
check-
first, but if you don't gag first, then we have to talk. So
Yeah. No, I mean one more check to do to immobilize them.
yep, go for it. I'll just turn it around for the heck of it.
So I guess the question then. I guess then you'd want to. Ooh, even on a 4, good.
Yeah, I know. I'm feeling really bad.
It's all
Fortunately, it's the
good.
maintain roll. Hopefully, he doesn't do something crazy like roll off the edge of the bridge.
Well, now that he's tied up, can I just knock him out?
Um, yeah,
Yeah, because he's helpless.
sort of, but it's gonna be now like sound of battle possibility perceptions from those giants.
Am I allowed to coup de grace with non-lethal?
Yeah, you can coup de grace with unlethal. We'll just knock him
Yeah.
out.
Why don't you just choke him out so it's not loud?
I mean, I could just make grapple for damage at this point too. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, like,
how you
if
wanna
he's
do
bound
it.
and helpless, like, she could just lie him down on the wall and then, like, aim a good bam knuckle to the temple and, like, that
Yeah.
should be
Karate chop.
fairly quiet.
Just,
Yeah,
toss him off the wall. Come on.
No, don't do
Just
that.
whatever is gonna make less sound, or you know, just
Yeah.
If you
you
toss
just
them off the
don't
wall,
want
they'll
those
definitely
giants
notice.
to notice. I guess right now, yeah.
Okay. I'll
That's the
do
other thing too. I was
whatever
like, you can't
it
just
takes to knock him out.
even bound and gagged if you leave him there. He's a fanatic cultist. He might just roll off the.
Yeah,
thing
I
and,
know.
like,
I
he
was
doesn't-
planning
he
on
doesn't
trying
care
to
if he
knock him
dies.
out too, so
Yep.
Okay, so you're just gonna leave him there,
for
or
now,
what are you
yeah.
gonna do?
I was going to knock him out and then leave him there.
So it's the next round.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you want to do this, but just let me know, and I'll bounce some dice.
So you want to move him?
No, if I'm allowed to just knock him out with like a coup de grace non-lethal.
Oh, that,
I'll do
yeah.
that. Otherwise, I will
do
just
that.
beat him with my fists until he falls unconscious.
Oh yeah, coup de grace. I don't mind that.
Okay.
Knock him out.
Yep.
you're not, stabbing his heart, so, or cutting his head off,
Yeah.
I
Giving him a
think by rules, I don't think you actually can, but I don't see why not when somebody focuses so much on this in particular.
Right.
Non-lethal, yeah.
I agree. I feel like that should be a rule, so I'm fine with that
Well,
as a
it's not
house rule.
explicitly a rule. It's a combination of rules that still make sense that don't violate
Well,
raw. Is a
thematically,
coup de
I mean,
grace.
thematically, you have people going up and sneak up behind somebody and karate chopping him in the neck, or
Beheading
whatever,
him.
knock him out,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, but a
by
coup de grace
raw
is like any weapon attack
Yeah.
that, and her fists are
by
weapons.
raw you can do them non-lethal, but there's still a fortitude save or die. So
Right.
it's kind of by raw it's kind of silly, but I agree that yeah, you should be able to do it and not have to do the automatic. Like there should be an ability to do it as non-lethal and instead just knock unconscious instead of the death.
Okay. Alright, well, that karate chop did not knock him out. But I am going to roll a perception. Do you want to... I know that you're, trying to be quiet and stuff. Can you roll me a stealth check? I just want to see how quiet you're being.
I should really put some points into that someday.
Okay. Alright, let me roll this thing here.
Oh, wait. I'm not grappled anymore, so that should be 2 more, and I forgot to add my heroism, so that should be a 19. Distance modifiers.
Yeah, that's true. You're far away from probably most of the stuff that would be listening.
I don't have both the sheets open. Hold on, let me do that. Blind guy can hear too. His DC's different.
So I've told you guys about the podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern before, right?
Okay. It doesn't seem like the Giants notice you this round, so you can try again.
Because yeah, that podcast has a character named Usador, and that's who Wiz Pops reminds me of.
Really? Usador the Blue?
Yeah, that's who I think of when I think of the character
I
Wiz
mean,
Pops.
Yes.
Am I allowed to just flurry of blows on this guy?
If you want to.
Okay.
I
Do I have
won't.
to roll anything? I guess
There
I
won't
do.
be a stealth check with that though, because it's a bunch of stuff happening.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stuff. Oops.
I'm really not good at this. Oh, again, add 4.
Okay. Doesn't seem like they noticed. 4,
Okay.
you said? What about the round before?
Yeah, because it's the same. Because I'm not grappled anymore, so this -2 shouldn't be in effect, and I have been failing to
Oh.
include my heroism bonus for
This is
another
true.
+2.
So just 4 in total or 8 in total?
No, just +4 onto
Okay.
whatever I rolled.
It wasn't quite
Should be the
enough,
last
but it
round.
looks like you caught him pretty darn close to knocked out.
I should do it. Although,
Oh.
this is all non-lethal,
Uh,
for the record.
yeah.
I forgot to push the button.
This is fair. Let me set this correctly. So 50 and then 22. So he is bleeding now, but he is unconscious.
Okay.
You want to stop his bleed? Well, I guess he's not bleeding, but if you do hurt him more, he takes real damage. Anyways, he has real
Okay,
damage
I'm
on
not
him
gonna
now.
hurt him more.
Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything tricky you want to do next, or what's our plan now?
I am going to
All
try
right.
this once or twice.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait,
Now
must do though.
No, you could
Yeah.
just signal to me, and I can go tell. I can.
Yeah.
Okay. After
I'd
2 times,
recommend
I
that.
just put this thing away and then signal to her. I was trying to be else,
All right,
sneaky.
and then yeah, I go back. I dismiss. I move back around the corner here, and I maybe don't even dismiss my invisibility. I just kind of whisper over, like, "Hey, hey, hey, I'm over here.
All right.
Hey,
We
hey."
got it.
She
We start
got
moving
it.
in
She
now,
got
right,
it. Yeah,
Layla?
yeah. The giants are gonna notice as soon as we go around the corner, so be ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, Secret,
No,
I
no
may have
further.
Pull out
accidentally
my
closed the
weapons.
map.
Oh,
Oh my
Well,
trying to find
god.
it.
too bad. You're screwed now.
God damn.
Fear
What's the
of
name of it?
mind. Bam, bam, bam.
And
there it is.
Shisasek's tomb.
Okay. I wonder if I could have actually found it. Yeah, I could have found it. Okay.
Chisisek was the guy that made
Thanks.
he was like the
Yeah, the
architect or
the search
whatever
thing
for
wasn't
Hakatev's
working. I
tomb.
typed in tomb and it didn't actually filter anything because I figured the map would be called something tomb,
Hmm.
but
Weird.
it
Yeah,
didn't
should've.
filter, so I don't know.
Alright, so yeah, as soon as we go around this corner, those giants are gonna notice us, so be ready for that. I'm invisible though, so I'll go first.
Okay. So we'll just say a couple of rounds skip. And Nimitep, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stealth and
Yeah,
purge?
it might be new initiatives because combat kind of ended, right?
Well, I didn't really use your guys' initiative, so if you want to keep yours, you can. If not, everybody has to roll. If you'd if
Well, I
anybody
rolled
wants to
pretty
roll,
well. We should
everybody has
keep.
to roll.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I'm
And
just
then
pointing it out there.
Nimitep could roll a new
Keep.
one, or we can just say we're still in rounds, which I'm perfectly fine. We're still
We're
in
still in
rounds.
rounds is fine too. I'm fine
Okay.
with that too.
Nimitep,
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead of everyone else out into
what's this
the
fly
out of
ability?
this area.
What you doing? You're flying? You have
That isn't
wings?
flying.
That allows me
That's
to
falling
fly,
with
apparently.
style.
What is this? What are you
I
doing,
flip the end
Nimitip?
and wait for everybody to come up.
Okay, I need a stealth check from you since you're so close.
Sure.
Alright, Layla, you are invisible, so you're gonna come up here when everything happens. How do
I'm gonna
the
come up here
others want to
before.
come through that? Yeah, because it's kind of one at a time, single file.
Yeah. Because as soon as one person goes around the corner there, the giants are probably gonna see them unless you're able to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Then you might be able to buy a little bit
I'm
more
not gonna be
time,
stealthy.
So who's
Alright.
first? Raz, and then Nero,
I'm,
and then
I'm
Wiz?
getting in there. And I've got my battle axe and shield out.
So are you gonna rush through that entry then? Is that your plan, Raz? We're still in round, so I'm trying to get a feel of like what you're doing so that I can start the next round.
Yes.
Okay, so Raz rushes through. What does Nero do as Raz is rushing through? You'll have to be behind him, of course, but you can always pass him after you get through the passage.
Follow me,
For
Nero.
now,
Glory
just
awaits.
follow him through.
Okay, go ahead and make your
Glory
movement to where you want to stop at, given your movement for a round. And Whizpops, what are you going to do as they are rushing through?
I will follow behind him.
Okay, go ahead and make your movement. Excellent. Let's go.
We just activated her trap card.
No, it's
That's
more
what that
like
sounded like to me.
let's do real combat.
Let's do this.
Let's do some actual combat.
Yeah.
Actual
We spent like
combat.
3 hours doing like taking out
Preparing
one guy.
that.
Taking out
Yeah.
one guy.
And
It's
it worked so well.
It worked, it
actually
worked.
did.
Okay.
And I
Time
think-
spent
I
does
think
not
that-
equal effectiveness of action.
Okay,
I
Nimrod
mean,
looks
it'll
like
be
you get
funny.
to go first.
The giant pulls out a horn and blows it. We're like, ah, shit, fuck. That's all we wanted.
How high up am I?
And it could happen. It's a giant.
How
Probably
high up?
like a tuba though.
Okay.
The tuba of Gondor.
You're gonna jump down.
A less known
And-
relic.
Or are you delaying? What's up?
How high up am I?
Oh,
You
they
it's
said
40
it was.
feet, right?
Well, they said it was 20 to 40 feet, so I think it like has an arch. So I think you're at like 30 right now because the rest of the bridge is broken.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Which of the two look like they're blinded?
The one closer to
The one
the
in the back.
wall. Yeah, it should say for you guys still.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
mouse over it, it has a little icon on it that has like an eyeball crossed out.
Oh. Okay, that's what that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will climb down 20 feet, which should put me just above him, and
Okay.
I will.
And he is flat-footed.
I'll beat on. Yeah. Just quickly seeing if there's anything special I can do. Apologize. One moment. Okay, never mind. I just attack him then. Here we go.
I don't even know if he had a horn. We didn't even search his belongings, did we? He might have even had one.
Is that?
Did you hit the flat-footed?
flat-footed?
You didn't hit the
Oh, I
flat-footed. Rip. Rip. Alright, is that number 2? Flat-footed. You miss. Unless there's any missing
and see.
enhancements.
You have heroism on.
Yep, I added that in. I even gave myself +1 for attacking from higher ground, but still didn't.
Oh.
I'm just not really good at this.
Oh,
That's it.
no.
I moved.
That's okay. You've done more than enough so far.
Okay.
Like you took
I guess
out
in
the
theory,
first
I
guy,
could
which
have
is
thrown
really
a dart at
important.
him from up top, but that's fine.
He
Poison dart.
probably noticed that, but we'll get to that when
Yeah.
that happens.
I mean, if nothing else, you noticed all the
Whiz-pops.
doofuses running through the ravine.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't check the range. 25 plus 40 is 65.
Plus 40.
5 foot per
It's
level,
five
right?
per level, for 2 levels.
Okay, yeah, it is 40.
5 per 2. Oh wait, 5 foot for 2 levels. Oh, is that only plus 20 feet?
Yeah,
Then it's
that's
probably
correct,
only 20
actually.
feet.
No, I
Yeah,
did it.
okay.
I was right.
I did 5.
My
Yeah,
instincts
you were
correct.
right.
My
Yeah,
instincts
yeah.
were correct.
I did see 2 levels. Okay. So that's
It's close range.
45 feet. So I'll move up. difficult terrain?
No.
Alright, I'll move up here and hopefully be at 45 feet away at that point.
Or wait, did we have
No,
this
I'm not.
difficult
Damn it.
terrain last time?
I don't think
You
so.
said it was.
'Cause,
You
like,
said
we're
it
not
wasn't
in the
difficult terrain in
sand.
here.
Yeah, I think so. Like
Yeah, this
is
map-wise,
here.
no more. Okay.
Is that 45?
It's
I
just
won't be
rocky.
45. Damn it. Okay, fine. We'll go here. I wanted to not be that close, but whatever.
Whizpops is
I move up.
zigzagging. He's like, aim, no, aim, aim.
And
Okay,
I
right there.
cast. I don't have a cast made.
No, for
Oh
what?
no.
Oh no, it's a disaster.
It is.
Add cast.
They don't have spell resistance, so you're fine, but you do want to get that set up.
Cast. I didn't put a save in. Okay, hang. Give me a second. I have to look on the SRD.
Wah, wah.
Sorry, I have everything else set up for the spell. I just forgot the cast.
Oh, Bone Shatter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope spell. Let's see, blah 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 blah. Saving throw, fortitude partial. Blah blah blah
Oh,
blah
that's
blah
right.
blah blah blah
That's
blah
what I was
blah.
gonna
I think
do, the
succeed save.
Lamia. But I was like,
Half
are you guys
damage.
fleeing or not? I can bone shatter.
Okay, so this is no attack SR.
If I bone shattered, I would have edited it.
Yes.
That's true.
Save.
We should have done it just for
For-
that.
Should have done it, yeah.
It's necromancy, so the DC is +2.
What are your modifiers that are increasing?
I have.
Spell focus is only +1, but if you have greater spell focus, then yes, it's +2.
It's necromancy.
I don't
right?
remember if I have greater spell focus. It doesn't look like I do. I have greater spell pen, but only spell
Yeah.
focus 1, so that's a +1. Okay.
Don't your
Okay, and then
necromancy
on
get bonus?
half
though?
on
Or is that
stuff.
not a thing?
Yeah, that's what he's looking up. He was trying
Oh,
to
okay.
figure out
Yeah,
what
okay.
his DC was.
I did the
He's shooting
things. I'm
one
pretty
high.
sure it's right.
Sweet. Let's go.
Let me real quick just look at any other spell to make sure
Come on, old man.
I have all the stuff the same. Class DC +1. Yep, okay. That's what it should be. Button, 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 button. It failed!
It failed.
Yay. And so it takes a lot of damages.
No, not really. That's not a lot.
And, well, a good amount of damages.
Yeah.
And
Could've been
it
a lot of
is
ones.
Yeah, that's a lot of ones.
for 8 minutes.
Exhausted is pretty good.
Okay, well, this combat might last 8 minutes. Who knows?
If it's 80 rounds long, I'm
Slight sarcasm there, but just in case.
If only it was a bone giant. It has bones, right? I know it's like sandy, but it does have bones, right?
Yes, it all worked.
Okay.
You sense
Great.
that your spell affected the fellow because he like wrenches in pain as he can feel his bones ripping at his muscles they're touching. Shattering. Okay.
Alright, cool. That's my
Somehow
turn.
he can still stand just fine because his bones didn't actually shatter. You
Well-
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
It was a shattering feeling.
like makes his exoskeleton or bone splinter. It doesn't
Yeah.
like prevent him from moving.
But you can't feel bones, so it's your muscles that feel the bones that it's touching. Your bones don't have nerves in them. But yeah. Narrow.
Maybe the giant's bones have nerves in them.
Maybe. What would Nero like to do? Oof. Looks like he's setting up.
Hmm. guessing it looks like our position has been given away for sure.
Oh yeah. Not mine though. I'm invisible. You could point to me, I guess. Hey there. She's right there. Throw the rock at that square. And maybe he'll listen. Probably not, but he might.
Yeah.
As far as he knows, you're just pointing to an empty square, and he'd be like, "You're just trying to get me to waste my action. You fool."
Truth. So.
Hold on. Okay, how exactly does Empower spell work?
Are you talking about
You
the
take
meta magic feat?
Yeah.
It uses up a
multiply it
spell
by
slot 2 levels
1.5.
higher, and you increase all of the damage by 50%.
So basically take the damage and then multiply it by 1.5?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to... Let's see here.
There's a... I can't remember. There might be a modifier or
I'm
something
going
for it.
to... use...
Wait, you have the meta magic feat in power spell?
No, I have Metakinesis.
Oh, okay, different thing,
It
guys.
works
Different
like
thing.
meta. Yeah, it
It's
works like
slightly
in Power
different.
Spell,
It's
though.
just I take a burn instead of using spell slots. So I'm going to
Well,
gather
that's
power
cool.
to negate one burn. And I'm going to use extended range and empower so that I can make this shot and it does 1.5 times the damage.
Okay.
But I only take one burn.
Yeah,
Right.
because you're charging.
Normally it'd be 2, but you're charging. You're charging, you're lazy.
Okay, go and make the attack.
Yeah,
Is
it's
there a
just like
modifier
shove,
he can
right?
do? I think he does have that, actually.
That's good.
Alright.
Is
Here
that
we
guy still
go.
flat-footed, too?
Yeah. He
There.
hasn't
Yeah.
had his turn yet.
From modifiers, hit flat-footed, too.
You're doing your blast? Your water blast?
Yeah, the extended range.
I'm looking forward to this. It should be
Are you
impressive.
at a 46 plus 9 right now, or what's it supposed to be?
It'll be 46 plus 11 because of the burn.
Um,
Let's see if it hits first. It's a miss, so it
so
doesn't
you're
matter.
getting a plus 2 right now because of your burn?
I'm not dealing damage because I missed.
I get that, but I'm trying to get the answer to the question. So you're doing
Yes.
plus 2
Yes.
because of burn? Okay, let me add that.
Yes.
And
So it's plus 1 to hit. When I have burn, I get plus 1 to hit and plus 2 to damage.
Cool. Okay, so let me go ahead and. Do you want me to add the plus 1 to hit for you in an effect?
No, and only because it's plus 1 to hit and plus 2 to damage for every burn.
Right, it
Like, the
changes
number
as
will
you
change a bit.
burn, and I'll have to edit it, but
Right. I'll keep track of it myself, and if I miss any, that's on me.
These guys are tough even when they're flat-footed, man.
Well, I mean, I only rolled a 7, so.
Yeah, but I missed with a 19 as well.
But also, is your attack just a +1? Because that doesn't seem right either.
What do you mean?
To attack. It's a +1. What's your attack?
My
Well, it was 8
normal attack
otherwise.
is +8, and then when I when I get a
So
burn,
you're
I get
missing.
+1 to the attack.
So you're missing 8 from that roll. So that's why that looks so
How
low.
am I missing 8 from that roll?
I'm
Because
seeing
you don't have
It
it
looks
+9.
correct to
modified.
me.
Yeah, it's
I
7
see a
plus
7
9.
plus 9. What does it look like for you? What the hell?
What'd you roll from?
I mean, giving him +17, I won't object. I'll take it.
Yeah, no kidding, but
What'd you roll from?
He rolled it as an attack with a +1 on the modifier field.
No,
yeah.
I'm asking Derek on your character sheet, what did you roll from? Because I'm looking at it right now and it
Water
says it's only
blast.
giving you a +1. So did you manually add in a number or something? Because what you rolled, I see what
did.
you
I put
rolled.
hold on. Let me. Before you keep asking me, let me explain what I did. I put +1 into the modifier, and then it's ranged +1 as a total of +8 to the attack.
Was this your ranged touch attack though? Or
It's
no,
not first touch.
you don't have that one
No,
yet.
it's not
Okay.
first touch. Plus, I'm using over 60 feet away. It's the extended range, you know. So yeah, no, it's just 16.
Something's so amiss with your character sheet. What you guys can't see, I'm sorry, that's why I kind of halted you, is what I'm trying to get at is what you can't see. On his character sheet, it says his attack is only going to be a 1. So it's going to be a 1d20 plus 1. And that's what I'm trying to figure out is why does it say that? And how am I getting
Oh yeah, it looks
a
good in the
plus
chat.
9?
So I don't know.
It
Right.
came
He's got a
through as
button somewhere
7
that's
plus
good.
9.
Yeah, so whatever button you clicked is configured correctly, even if it just maybe Secret's looking at a different spot on the sheet than you actually clicked,
Right. So
or
something's...
maybe it just looks wrong on
So
her
yeah,
end for
it's
some
set up
reason.
I don't
as
know, it's weird.
range
Could be a bug.
+1.
Okay, so if you're confident that's correct, then yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it should
Unfortunately.
be. He's a medium BAB, so he's probably +6 on that, and then
Yep.
I was having
He's got-
faith for
he's
you.
got
I was
plus
like, you're
six.
missing all these numbers.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's +6 and then +1 from dexterity, +1 from a feat,
Let's
and
see
then
here.
+1 from the burn.
Yeah.
So it's a total of +9.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Oh well. Layla, you are still invisible.
I'm gonna move up closer, and the guy in the back's blind. I mean, I know he probably can hear stuff that's going on. He might attack any minute or something, but I still think even though this guy's exhausted, he's still the bigger threat. So I'm gonna try. I'm only gonna use a level 1 spell on this. I'm just gonna throw a shadow trap because that spell always has served me well by them always making the reflex save 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it didn't happen this time. So he's entangled.
Ever the
He
optimist, Pluto.
He can't move more than 5 feet from his current location, and he's
Okay.
entangled. And he can take a full round action and make another will save to get out.
And you're no longer invisible?
Yeah, I'll remove that.
Okay. Raz. They are still flat-footed,
All right.
technically.
They are, and I'm going to take advantage of that.
He's flat-footed,
I am going
entangled,
to
and
enter a rage.
exhausted.
Yeah, it's got a lot of shit going on there.
I'm going to go reckless. I'm going to power attack. And I'm going to charge this one.
Okay.
So I put the charge effect on myself.
Exactly. Being a pessimist makes life more joyful somehow.
Alright, and here comes my attack with my battle axe.
Mostly I'm using it because I was like, I don't think it matters
Oh,
too
darn.
much if he makes the
It's a
save.
good hit, but
Okay.
wanted
But
that
what
crit.
could have been? But what could have been?
Blam. That's my turn.
Blam. Alright. Well, now he knows. It's not in a very good condition now, is he?
He's got like a -8 to his attacks or something -6
Oh.
something. It's not good. There's good and there's not
Yeah.
good. This is
Yeah.
not good.
It's not good. This is
He has a
not
giant
one.
problem.
Har, 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 har.
Har har har.
Okay. We will pull out Scimitar number 1 because they were ready to throw rocks. Scimitar number 1, and then Quick Draws the second one, and is going to attack Raz.
Remember, you can quick draw them both.
Okay.
Okay, Quick Draw both of them, and I'm full rounding Raz. Because Pluto wants me to kill you.
Yeah, you do that.
Let's go! No, he's entangled
I'd like
and
to see him
exhausted.
try.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. They're not.
I have to be a rule stickler, so that way I can be a rule stickler for. Oh no!
Oh no!
So I can be a rule stickler in our favor later, though.
Ah.
It's just a ×2. Well, his strength is lower too, so
I
his crits aren't gonna hurt as
confirmed
much as well.
twice.
Yeah,
I didn't
hit me.
even power attack, so there's that.
Hit me
See-
with your best
See how much
shot.
damage he does.
Wait, he doesn't have power attack. What am I thinking? Okay.
Perfect. He has got strength lowered
How
from
do you
exhausted,
roll
so
2 crits?
Their
Scimitars,
crit
that's
range.
he's
what
got
they're for.
scimitars.
Oh, scimitars. Yeah.
Yeah, but he says he's exhausted. His strength is so low, his crits aren't even as painful as they normally would be. So
Truth.
it's like not even that big a deal.
Yeah.
Plus
Not
the
bad at
DR,
all.
like, yeah, it's probably like a normal hit would have been if it had been the other
He's
giant.
taking a
I
minus
took
3
22
right
damage. I reduced 10 points of damage. So yes, I am very hard to hurt. And those are critical.
Wow,
Yeah,
you get
those were
5
criticals.
DR?
I have 5 natural DR. I like it
It's,
when
Oh,
opponents have
man.
lots of attack.
now. Burn. Burn. Burn.
That's pretty spicy.
I'm blind, but I hear combat. He stands up.
The singing giant.
Sings. Exactly.
I don't think anybody can harm him, so he stands up.
Yep.
And he picks up a rock.
Throws it into a random square.
That's a
Oh,
bold
man.
move.
And takes a perception to listen. That is his turn. This guy is unconscious on a bridge. Okay. I hate to do this to you guys, but
More
They
people
were-
show up.
they were kind of expecting you guys. Just
Yeah.
kind of. Just kind of. Just kind of. This guy comes walking in through a patrol and notices all of a sudden that combat has broken out. And he casts a spell!
Oh no.
Can
That's
I
what it
see
is.
Spellcrafted, or is it too far away?
Is it True Strike?
No.
Is it
All
Shield?
strike.
Yeah, there you go. Dun, 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 dun.
False Strike.
And
got
another
it.
guy who apparently was on a patrol
Charm
with
Person?
him comes up and also
think we need
casts
more
a
of that.
spell.
Shield?
It's probably also Shield. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, good job,
'Cause-
Isn't
everybody.
that really
Shield
good against
spells-
magic missile?
It completely
It's
negates
really
it.
good
Yeah.
against
Yeah,
magic.
okay. I thought so. I was like, don't cast that spell.
Not against
You know
that
what we
many.
need here is a fireball. That's what we need.
Okay, so let me get their initiatives in right there. Okay. Round 2. Limited.
Okay, I climb down a little bit and then backflip over to this square over here. I'll try to avoid an AOO if I can.
Yes. From both?
From the entangled one. Now the other guy doesn't. He's
Oh, the blind guy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. You can't see shit. You're maybe fine? Let me check.
Even if he has.
Yeah, you're fine.
Like tremor sense, probably you're fine because you jumped down through the air. Like
Okay, and then I'll smack this guy once.
Oof. Oh, these guys are experts in jumping themselves. Alright. You do some damage.
Yeah, I'm not quite done yet. I apologize.
So wait, whatever happened with the second giant that lifted a rock? Did he throw it or something?
no, he's
Ah.
blind.
He
He
stood
had to
Held
up.
up a rock?
You
He's trying to
see
listen
him
for
right
where we
now.
are.
Yeah, he's kind of turning
Okay, but
and
he has
tilting
a
his
rock,
head
okay.
to listen. Mhm.
Now
I
I'm done.
see. I see. I'm gonna
Nice. He definitely has a rock.
Are you sure you're not evil? Because that certainly sounded like an evil cat.
He is definitely evil. Alright, Wisp
The
Pops.
player's evil. Wispops is probably not going to do that. I'm actually evil. Let's see. God, we're all spread out and stuff. Fireball's pretty far range, right?
Yeah.
Medium?
Yeah, these
Oh, it's
guys
long.
are
Yeah, we're
medium.
fine.
It's
It's
good,
long.
Yeah.
So,
You can
let's
fireball
fireball these
anywhere on
new
this map.
cultists. Because I don't think, yeah, eh. I'm just gonna fireball, like, I have to be able to see it, right? So I'll fireball,
Yeah.
like, here.
Uh-huh.
Just so I can see... Actually, I can see, like, back here. I'm wondering if there's things behind it I can't see. That's my thought here.
Who knows?
So that's where I'm gonna fireball. So I
can
will
actually
target these two,
probably-
because those are the two I know about.
It is daytime, and those are arches, so I could probably reveal a little bit more into the room.
Okay, let me know if there's anyone else I need to target, otherwise I'll roll.
No,
Or,
no.
hit the bouton.
You don't
Okay.
see anybody right now.
It's bouton time. Yeah, this fireball may be wasted, but... Oh wait, I could create a pit! That's so much better! Can I create a pit instead? Because then it's like a choke point.
Your turn has not ended yet, so do you, boo.
Okay, let's not cast that. Let's cast
Is your
a
pit gonna get both of them, though?
create pit.
Mm,
No,
only get
because it's
one,
only 10
but it'll-
foot. But it's about creating the... Like, do these people look like people who can jump over a 10-foot pit? Probably not. At least that's what I think. So, I'm going to create a pit. Let me get my square.
Well, let
like
me point
there.
out to you that maybe you don't know. These are arches right here, so they can go under and through this.
Yeah. You know what would actually be funnier than this? Is if I create a pit on this giant and he falls in the pit with the boulder he's holding up. And I
That's
just
the
imagine,
one
like,
you
him falling in the pit and then the
blinded.
boulder hitting his head.
Do you really want
Wait,
to
how do I
kill the fellow you blinded? How is he gonna live in the world?
I can't
if you kill
move.
him?
I can't move the pit now because it's on him.
First world
I'm
problems.
smart.
Yes.
Okay, remove the pit. Okay. Turn. So those are arches.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, you know what? Let's blind this first cultist. Blindness, deafness. Let's go. This is the plan.
I thought you were fireballing.
Oh, there's only two of them, and I can
I
fireball
can't
them
believe
later
it's
when they
still
get
your turn.
closer. Sorry, I have indecisiveness. Cast blind. Damn it! Damn it! He saved.
That's what you
Yep.
get for being
And then I'll move
indecisive.
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had enough time to go to the bathroom and make pancakes.
I'll move here. Okay.
All right. Nero.
Let's see here. So I'll move.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take one additional point of burn to extended and shoot that thing.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
Hit.
Oh, 26. I've been rolling about 26 every time I've rolled damage this entire time.
It's good and it's consistent.
It's a
That
good number.
Yeah, but
more
that
than
one's
my
got an
bone
additional
shatter.
+4, and it still wound up being 26.
Eh.
You're pretty on par with like what I've come to expect from kineticists. Kudu's hitting for
Layla.
like 50.
Oh, well, I'm doing
Yeah, but
like
that's level
76
13s.
when I'm like empowered now, but I'm also getting like massive buffs when I'm empowered. His are really small right now, but it gets big. Like that +7 con? Yeah, I had my headphones muted at the time, so I couldn't hear. But I was like, oh, this +7 con. Brr.
Yeah, I've only got a +5 to my con.
We heard
Well,
when
no,
you
it was
first said that,
after
we
being
heard 7
boosted.
con. So
Oh,
we were like, what?
7?
7 con? What? That's not a very good kineticist build.
I was
Um,
rolling my concentration, so.
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna... What is the range on this spell? Okay, I can't reach that far actually with this right now. So I'm gonna move a little bit closer. All my spells are just range close, so I can't really do a whole lot about these guys back there right now, unfortunately. You said there's a bridge, I can kind of move under it.
Yeah, you can see past it. That's. Yeah.
Move under it.
Alright.
I'm just gonna double move. Maybe I can get a better sight into the vestibule. Looks like I don't see anything in there right now, though. Okay.
Is that. Uh. Is that it?
Yeah, that was a double move.
Gotcha. Okay. Raz.
Alright, my turn.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna finish off this giant. I'm gonna continue raging. Let's see, the charge I think came off of me by itself, and I'm going to swing twice. And yes, with power attack and reckless. Ah, it keeps teasing me with these like, it's almost 20.
All right.
Oh man, he is still up, barely probably.
Oh yeah, giants are healthy.
Alright, that's my turn.
He is gonna go ahead and full round you.
I think he needs a few more crits.
Even if he crit on all his attacks, I probably wouldn't go down.
Wow. Speaking of critting on all of his attacks.
Famous last words.
Try me.
So did I just confirm 2? I only
That's
You
confirmed
confirmed 2
2.
again.
But I did
Of the
hit
3.
3. Did I hit? Did I miss? I did miss. Okay, so 3 hits to.
Oh
The
my
only
God.
non-crit was a miss. Or
Yeah.
threat.
Crit chance, yeah. That's crazy.
Okay, let me hit this for the second critical. And then the non-critical.
Oh, so those
Jeez,
numbers
we're
are after
lucky.
the DR.
We're lucky this guy's
I've
fatigued,
reduced
otherwise he would have
15
just
points of
carved
damage.
up. Yes.
Yeah, but are those already calculating the DR?
That is
Yes.
after the
Yes.
DR. You don't
Okay.
see the actual number.
Okay.
This is still not good.
But-
It's just it's impressive he's taking it, but we're
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
lucky here.
You just took
I
32
just
damage
barely-
after DR. Like
Yeah,
what?
I just barely went past half my HP.
Oh my god. Yeah, but this
Yeah,
this
just
giant
a
is
lot.
insane. He literally has crit half of his attacks and had crit threat over half his attacks.
Oh yeah, he's been
It's
really
insane.
lucky in that sense.
This guy shouts. And we're at the bottom of the
Yeah.
round, and this is gonna actually be a cliffhanger.
Hey, I get it.
But this guy shouts that they have returned. You fools, get out here! And then he's gonna
Yeah.
cast a spell.
At least we were able to get a few rounds before the reinforcements showed up, so I think it still worked out well for us. Plus, this guy's taking it out, so yeah, our hour of planning wasn't entirely for waste.
Okay.
Now that first round where we missed 2 of our big sneak attack opportunities was kind of
If you
it's kinda
spellcraft,
rough.
you can do that.
Oh, sure. I actually have a hotkey for that.
True strike. Okay. The blinded guy with the rock. What else would be like? His
So we're gonna start next session at the
perception-
top of the round then. That's probably good.
His perception wasn't very good, so he's gonna roll another perception and listen. Let's go down here. Okay. He hears Raz, the noise over there. So I'm gonna throw a rock in that area. I'm gonna roll 1d. I'm gonna pick 9 squares. 1d9. Raz is in square number 7. He misses. The rock misses. He failed to target your location.
Alright.
So some things happen, maybe. Who knows? This guy is also going to cast a spell. I'm sure you can guess what it is. Yeah, you're pretty confident. You know it's True Strike. And so at the top of the round, after the shouting, we are going to end session. And that's our cliffhanger as we are on round 3 now, as the alarm has gone off.
Okay. Real quick, are we doing a session next Saturday? Is everybody good for that? I know it's
Oh,
right
good
after
question.
Thanksgiving, but
I
I'll see
will
why not.
not have a computer
Okay, so
I'll be okay.
no. Yes.
because I'll be in St. Louis.
I'll be here, so 2 yeses. Pluto?
yep, I'll be good.
Which
Yes.
obviously, let's see, we don't have Pluto's game anyway, so that's fine. When's Mantis's game?
How about Matt? Are you going to be here? Let's stay on this topic first.
Ooh.
Am I gonna be here for
Next week.
Next week,
Thanksgiving weekend.
Thanksgiving weekend?
the 30th.
So
Thanksgiving's on the 28th.
Saturday, the 30th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say.
So maybe. How about Derek?
I know I'm not gonna be available Saturday. I think I will be available in the morning, just not Saturday evening.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
Good thing we
Derek,
play in the morning.
how about you? Will you be
I think
here?
I was the first one to say yes.
Oh, okay. Didn't
Oh,
catch
okay.
that. Then let's go for it. Let's have the session, and then if some people have
Okay.
to miss it, then we'll just call it off if we have to.
Yeah, it is
Right,
like
especially
100%
if-
I will not be here
if
because I'll be
somebody
in
finds
St.
out
Louis,
during
and
the
I'm not
week
bringing my
that-
computer home.
Plans have changed or something like that, they can always post on Discord, hey, I'm not gonna be here, and if a couple more people cancel, then it's like, all right, well, we're not doing the session then.
Excellent. So we'll.
Yeah, I mean, just
We'll go for next
Fireball,
week.
Occultist for me. Cast Pits, Fireball them, etc.
Right.
But don't let
so-
Wiz Pops die. Save greater invisibility for Wiz Pops and just have him use it to get away.
Sacrifice Whiz Pops. Got it.
Oh, noted. Got it. No problem.
Wiz Pops will Dimension Door away and save himself.
Yeah,
If he
I'm
has
sure
to.
he
Get to
will.
play
Yeah.
Legend of the Five Rings.
I mean,
a
he
little
will
Old man's
obviously
not ready
try
to
and
die
like
yet.
say the party's all in trouble. He'll like run up and Dimension Door as many people as he can save out. He's not gonna just peace out on his own, obviously. But if he
I
can like
Legend
save
of the Five
anyone,
Rings.
like that's what Dimension Door is for, is the escape.
Yeah.
But yep. Do we know when Mantis's game is? I don't remember. We didn't have it last week, did we?
Okay,
So
I'll
is
see
it
you guys
this
next
weekend?
week.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, I
Bye.
think it's tomorrow.
All right, take care, everybody.
All
I
right.
gotta
See
double
ya.
check. I might not be there.
Bye.
All right. Well, I will be around.
I should double check when my. Cause
And we're good for CK Tuesday, Pluto.